Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that in space, no one can hear you scream? But in space, they can hear you using the toilet in the restroom adjacent to this room. So please, make some other noises to drown it out. That's gross. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see that over on the Twitch side of the chat, Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Thundercracker, Cyberverse, the Cyberverse version. Probably one of the least interesting versions of Thundercracker, sadly. Cyberverse, the Seekers like Thundercracker don't do well. A lot of them died. But yeah, I do have the G1 version still kind of kicking over here. They had a new toy of him. So this, Extemporaneous, if you're watching the VOD, because I'm sure you're lurking, is Thundercracker. Also, would you rather spend the weekend with pirates or ninjas? Assuming they are not a danger to me, I would think ninjas. Because they're probably, either way, you're gonna like learn some cool stuff, have a fun time. But I feel like ninjas are less likely to smell really, really bad. I'm sorry, but I just imagine pirates probably stink to high heaven, so ninjas, for that reason alone. Thank you for the lurk, Extemporaneous. Following says, hello guys, studying for a test right now, so I might not be able to stay in Logan's lovely stream for long. I'm sorry, I hope the studying goes well. What subject, if you don't mind me asking, but thank you for popping in at least for a little bit. Following 3 says, hello Logan and everyone, how you doing? 3 over on the YouTube side of the chat. Looks like Katrina was the first one here, saying before the stream started, hi, I'm ready. And then when it did start, then we got a yeah. Yes, I was the first this time, lol, yay, it's starting, yes, good, yay. Blaziken, what's good, Logan? How you doing, Blaziken? It's been a few streams. I think you had said something that you were gonna be busy with things. Am I misremembering? But how are you doing, Blaziken? And then Katrina says, hi Blaziken, hi Katrina, hi Falling, hi 3. Oh, and Vero's over on Twitch saying he was silly. You have no taste. Frowny face. What about Thundercracker? Vera, I did want to ask you. So before the stream, I was scrambling to get like food in me and everything because I had to do some grocery shopping. I went over to the store and they had the new version of, I got it, of Outback Transform, but he's a remold of Brawn, but he has a handsome face, and so I gave in and I got him. I haven't opened him because I'm like, do I regret this? Did I spend money that I don't have to spend? Should I return to the store? I hope you're okay with me having Outback, even though, because like, the mold is Brawn, but he's a different guy. Is he allowed? Is he allowed? Queen Katie says, howdy, who's watching the Ghost Trick VODs? Lol, yay, 70s streak. How you doing, Queen Katie? Queen Katie, Vero, 3, Falling, Extemporaneous, Katrina, Blaziken. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your week is going well. For those who missed it, over on Discord, we announced that tomorrow we are going to be returning to Hollow Knight. I don't think it's the type of game that we can do like long stretches of just that, but I did like pull up the game the other day and played it a little bit to remind myself of the controls, looked around, saved a couple of grubs I had missed. Just looked for areas. I'm like making a checklist in my head. It's like, I want to go through there. I want to go through there. So hopefully that'll be fun. But let's recap where we are in this game. So last time where we left off, Ato gouged out his own eyeballs, as you do. And protagonist Takumi is like, oh, well, and that's awesome. Okay, I'm his friend again, I guess. He can be on our team. And everybody else is like, we don't like this. And so Protag goes to Gaku. He's like, Gaku, can you throw a party? And Gaku's like, I'm going to throw a party. And so that's what's going to happen now. Last time, I think we opened the door and we saw Gaku was there. When I opened the door, I was surprised by the visitor standing there. Oh, no, that's right. It was Nozomi letting us know that we're going to Gaku's party. And that's where we stopped, right on this screen. So I don't know what the party is. He had us get like stuff to make a barbecue grill. We already had like a barbecue outside. I hope it's not the same thing. It's not the devs just going, it's like, well, we already did like a CG, like a, isn't that what it's called? Like an illustration of them having a barbecue, so we're just gonna reuse that. I hope it's a new thing, because we've already had a barbecue, we've already had a festival. I want some type of new party. Following says, chemistry! I don't understand a thing. I only remember a few things from chemistry. I remember a little bit about the periodic table, ionic and covalent bonds and things like that, but I hope that it goes well. Following, can we get a said semi-lurking here because I'm working on overlays for the Great Ace Attorney stream I want to do sometime later this year. Well, we are almost done with getting toward the true ending, in quotes, in this. After the true ending, I'll figure at that point I'm probably done with spoilers for like the lore. And so I'll feel confident to look up a list of how many choices, like how involved it is to get the quote unquote happy ending that I think Dermo had mentioned. And I'll decide after that if we're gonna keep playing this and try and go for the happy ending, or if I'm just gonna go, okay, the true ending is good enough for now. And let's switch to something else, because I am eager. I'm an eager little dude to get into the Great Ace Attorney. Over on YouTube, Blaziken says, I'm doing well. Just got a bit of free time, so I've been playing around with arbitrary code execution in the Switch ports of Pokemon Fire Red. Arbitrary code execution, I don't know what that means. It stands for Ace, so it's probably cool. Sveta says, good evening, how are you doing, Sveta? I hope everyone is having a good evening. Okay, so get your guesses in as to what type of party it is that Gaku's hosting. I assume it's not like a bachelor party, because like he didn't ask us to build a fake cake that we can put a stripper in and then build a stripper, because I assume that. Okay, that's not what he always do at bachelor parties. My best friend from high school, when he got married and asked me to be his best man, and all we did was people came over, we had cake and played Nintendo, and because we're just like wholesome dudes, we don't need strippers. Takumi, did you hear? Gaku was having some kind of party. Oh, you don't say. What? This is totally new information to me. He said he wanted us all to meet in the schoolyard, so Moko and I split up to get everyone. You'll come too, won't you? Could we be her date? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that they're not like actually becoming boyfriend and girlfriend at this point. Like, they've been so obvious that they like each other. Yeah, of course. The schoolyard, you said? Right. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's been a while since we've held any kind of event. I'm sure it'll be fun. Come to think of it, it really has been a while. We've been too busy watching all of our friends die and bury them in the schoolyard. Maybe it'll be a wake. That could be fun. We've been so busy confronting one truth after another, we haven't exactly been in the mood for parties. Now, I think the death is what dampened the mood. Another thing, Takumi, can we talk at some point tonight? Oh, she's got to beat a sweat. Is she finally gonna like directly confess her feelings? Because I don't think Takumi is picking up on this. Oh, yeah, that's no problem for me. Great, see you later then. I hope she finally does. The two of them need to kiss, and then someone will probably die. With that, Nozomi left my room. Ha! She wants to talk alone? I wonder what that's about. But first up is Gaku's event. I better get to the schoolyard. I'm gonna save. I know we just started, but I'm gonna save anyway. Save. Stagger our saves. All right, so let's see if there's anyone to talk to on the way down. Oh, there's Takemaru. We can Takemaru too. Takemaru! What's the deal with Gaku calling us all to the schoolyard? This ain't the time for us to be messing around. If it's something stupid, I am so out. And I don't want to be out. I've been in this closet a long time. Pew! Takemaru griped and complained as he headed off for the schoolyard. Oh, wrong button. There we go. All right, now let's see if there's anybody else to talk to on the way down. Looks like that is it. So let's head outside. Let's see this party. Read a couple more comments to the chat. Vera says, oh my gosh! Queen Kitty says, oh, also, because the last choice on this route isn't for ages later, I checked the next battle instead, day 87. Oh crap, we're gonna have a fight soon! Good to know. I still suspect it's gonna be Dalshia, or the one that was mentioned in the other ending that we got that we never fought. Vera said, face looks nice, I forgive you. Okay, good. Good. I want to open it, but again, I feel like, do I regret spending this money? Should I return it to the store? It says, hey, Longa! And then the whole command said my notification came late. Well, better late than never. I was worried because I was looking at my phone and I didn't see any notification go through. I thought maybe you were busy over like a Nora's stream. It's her birthday today. Over on YouTube, let me read a couple more comments over there. I gotta scroll up a little bit. Katrina says, a party! I hope it's fun. In real life, I'm gonna be real. In In offline life, I'm one of those people who kind of, like when there's a party, tries to come up with an excuse not to go. I don't do well at parties and in social situations and things like that. But if it's a video game, I'm sure it'll be fun. Blazekin said, I'm doing well. I got a bit of free time. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. There's Blazekin saying, arbitrary code execution is something in the Pokemon series that you can use in certain games to force the game to run custom commands. For instance, I can create an NPC in the Viridian City Pokemon Center that allows me to essentially trade evolutions by myself. You can also use Ace to make your Pokemon shiny, give them perfect stats and other things. That sounds useful, because my favorite is Scizor. And you have to trade a Scyther with a metal coat to get it. Tiff was kind enough to help me with that when we played Pokemon Violet, though. But let's head outside! Entrance hall. So not a barbecue, not a festival. I think it's gonna be... Oh, maybe... I was gonna say a fireworks display, although none of the things we got really felt like fireworks. And fireworks, I guess, is kind of a festival thing. What could be an outdoor thing? Maybe... Like, we were getting stuff for a grill, so there's got to be a grill. I was going to say maybe, like, something with paper lanterns. It's an outdoor festival. Oh, well, let's just find out. By the time I made it to the schoolyard, it was just starting to get dark. Oh, it's a bonfire! Oh, we having a barbecue? Heck yeah, man! I've never had a barbecue at school before. Unless it was like in the other timeline, I don't know. And we get to do it under a real open sky too.
Logan, how will you get a girlfriend if you're not social?
And there, you have just finally, I've said this before. That is the thing that is preventing me. I would like to get a girlfriend, but I don't meet people. And I don't know how to meet people anymore. The thing is, I could theoretically, I guess, maybe go to parties. I have to find out when they are, force my way in, trick people into inviting me, but then I also wouldn't know what to do when I get there. I'm the type of guy, when I get to a party, I look around, and if there's nobody that I know well enough to kind of just hang out with, I'll usually like wallflower off to the side in the corner and just count down the minutes until I figure, you know, I think it's been long enough. If I snuck out now and nobody sees me, it would be too weird. And so that's what I do. I am not good at things. But thank you, Vero, for the 10 bits.
What you think? Pretty sweet, right? And I set it all up on my own with no help from anyone, especially not protagonists going around and getting materials for me to craft things. Nobody else helped me, only Gaku. Bow down in worship.
What about everything I did? Oh, no good deed goes unpunished, huh? What is he doing here? Sorry, I don't know where I am. I'm not used to being blind. This was a grand gesture, and a lot of you are going out of your way to not help make this place accessible for a blind person. But thank you to whoever it was when I was using the bathroom the other day that I felt someone help aim me. I don't know what I was peeing on before that. Ato's still getting the cold shoulder.
Yeah. Forget that. Check this out. I'm gonna start making the final preparations.
Final preparations? Isn't everything ready yet? Wait, what's that? That big wooden frame. Is that for the barbecue too?
You know it. The piece de resistance.
Let's freaking go!
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Which character here is most like Shuichi?
Wendy! Okay, well, I mean, there's a character, I feel like I tried to answer this before for you once, but I think you'd already left by the time I tried to say it. So, I feel like, well, we gave the Shuichi voice to Ato, but Ato is more like Nagito. So I'll show you all the characters here really quickly. But how are you doing, Wendy? Thank you for the 10 bits. So this is Protag. I mean, I guess he's kind of like Shuichi, just by virtue of being a Protag and having an Ahoge. But didn't we decide, was there someone else who was, that's Ato. He's the Nagito character. He normally doesn't have those dark glasses, but last stream he literally ripped out his own eyeballs, kept him in his pocket for a while, pulled him out, threw him on the ground, and stepped on him. He Nagito'd out a little bit. And then, who would be, I mean, she wants to be a detective. So that could be kind of like Shuichi. But she's also like very meek and quiet. And this is her brother, her Oni-chan, and he's very overbearing and tells her what to do. But yeah, she wants to be a detective, kind of like Shuichi. And that is probably it. So yeah, Wendy, how are you? I'm gonna play a little bit more, then I will be back to the chat because I've already been in the chat quite a bit. But I hope you're doing well.
Let's freaking go!
Gaku used a lighter to set a balled up piece of paper alight and tossed it into the middle of the massive wooden frame. The flames immediately spread across the wood. I don't like how tight Moko's shorts are. I feel like everything around looks like it's getting just sucked into her butt. It is not. I don't want to get pulled into somebody's butt. A massive pillar of flames lit up the night sky with a red glow.
Wow, it's beautiful. What is this?
Wait, why does Shoma look so nervous? Is this his first time seeing fire?
That is some bonfire. Are we burning up a big piece of trash?
I'll stink the place up if you burn me.
Well, that's not right.
Oh.
It must be a ritual for burning the dead. A cremation.
Shoma's nervous because he thinks we're gonna burn him. Like, but this is nice. This is, I don't think this will warm up anybody toward Ato, but it is nice. Also, is this the first time we've seen the back of Gaku's jacket? I knew he had elbow patches, but I didn't realize he had a patch here, and the back of it looks like it's two jackets sewn together. He is so poor. And he's got even like different patches on the pockets and the seat of his pants. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat now. Oh, I gotta scroll up a little bit. Twitch was scrolling without me. Let's see. Quicket says, sorry to say, Logan, the only story locked route in this game is the only other important lore that gives you context for something weird that happened during your playthrough. So there, wait, so there is a story locked route, but overall, you're pretty good on the lore. The boxes that Ava mentioned in her route before is the different route, but has nothing to do with the main lore. I'm trying to remember what she said about boxes. But yeah, I don't care what's in the boxes. I assume it's a cat that's both alive and dead. Oak says, Logan, in all caps, have you seen JJK episode 8 or 9 yet? Okay, here's the thing. Yesterday, I forgot it was Wednesday, and I'm like, wait, is today Thursday? I should watch Jujutsu Kaisen. And I went to go on and turn on and realize, oh crap, no, it's Wednesday, and I couldn't watch it. Because I'm waiting a week to let like the on-screen captions catch up. And today, I was just too dang busy. But that is something that I want to do very, very soon, either tonight after the stream or tomorrow early. I'm sorry. Oak says he waits for Tavero, he waits for a girl to randomly show up at his house. Is this a viable strategy? Maybe if I just put my address out there into the public, a girl will eventually show up. Vera says, Rapunzel. Falling says, I have never been to a party. Aw. I mean, maybe you do good at it. I suck at them, but like people tend to like parties. Oak says, depends what you consider a party. Falling says, beer pong, probably. Oak says, Takumi definitely helped him aim. That or Gaku. I think it's Shoma. That Shomo just saw and was too helpful. But of course, Shoma's so tiny, I had to stand with the tiptoes, like reach up. It's like, just grab there and kind of aim over in that direction. There's a visual for you. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat real quick. Blaziken says, and giving yourself a never-ending free level up or a permanent master ball in your key items pod. Oh, a permanent master ball would be nice. Like it replenishes after you use it. I'm currently hunting for a Scyther in the Safari Zone. My fleeing RNG has been horrible. Again, size. In fact, he's on the couch back there. You can't see. He's like right behind this part of the microphone right here. But I hope that you do well. And Blaziken said, the biggest benefit is being able to create the exclusives from Leaf Green and spawning in Pokemon that aren't available in Fire Red that traditionally require other games, like Colosseum and XD. Oh, I don't know enough about that to know which Pokemon those are. To naturally complete a Generation 3 National Dex, you need Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Colosseum, and the bonus disc, Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Pokemon Channel. That's too much. That is too much. I will get back to the game. Let me check a couple more comments over on Twitch real quick. And there's where Wendy came in. Falling says, but I'm not old enough to drink either way. I'm old enough, but I don't do it. I have never seen the appeal of drinking. That's personally. I have chocolate milk, and that's about the closest I get to that. Quieta says to Vero, can you check DM? I need your expert GAA opinion for the overlay so far. Wendy says, Gaku giving me Joey vibes for sure. Gaku is a little Joey. At times, he's also a little pervy, though. Earlier, we had a bad guy lady that was brainwashed to help us, and Gaku almost got her to show him her boobs. He got as far as her showing him her bra. I don't think Joey Wheeler would ever do that. Joey is a nice lad. Now, Tristan, he might. Vero says Wendy. Wendy says Vero. Oak says Wendy Goat. Wendy says I paused my One Piece to be here. Oak says what episode you on? And Quiggy says wow, captions got Nagito correct. Oh wow. Captions know that Nagito's name can be a verb. Okay, I should get back in the game. But by the way, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have a sip of water. My throat's already getting a little bit scratchy. All right, what was Yugamo saying? That's not right. It must be a ritual for burning the dead. A cremation.
Are you guys really going to throw me in?
Yeah, we're gonna cremate you, Shoma. Oh, cremate you.
Womp womp. Wrong again. The answer is...
Bonfire!
It's a campfire,
Oh,
isn't it?
oh.
That's right! A campfire! People used to do this back in the day. They'd all sit around the fire with their pals.
And then sometimes, like, the guys and the girls would make out with each other, so I'm just letting you know, if we want the authentic experience.
At least that's what my little brothers told me they saw in some old fairy tale.
Even that's a false memory. But still.
Oh yeah, I need to keep remembering their backstories aren't real.
Ugh, shut it, man. Don't keep reminding me.
Not bad, Maruko.
Oh wait, Sirei is here? Why is Sirei hanging out with he's not a fellow kid.
It's really incredible. I've seen plenty of undying flames, but I've never seen a normal fire climb so high before. The complex was always so strict about open fires.
Can't say I blame him. No one was inside the satellite. If the place went up in flames, it would have been a gosh dang disaster.
That's right, which means the people in there have never had a campfire before. It's just for us, here on this planet. How you like that, huh? You guys jealous? Yeah. I showed them.
Gaku shouted at the artificial satellite in the sky. We actually did look up. It really is an impressive piece of work. I've never seen anything like it. Ain't either, not counting the time I had that loser gets grilled on a steel plate match, that is.
And that was just a false memory anyway.
Knock it off, dude. We're trying to forget all that.
Maybe we shouldn't try to force ourselves to forget. Q. Claire de Lune. Thank you, Kaede Akamatsu, for playing that for us. I mean, even if they're not real, those memories were still really formative for all of us, right? So I just think, why not just treasure them as lovely memories that made us who we are? And this is what we talked about before, was with Dermo that we were saying this, that even if the memories were fake, they did, like, make everyone here who they are. They didn't actually happen, so we have to keep them alive in our hearts instead. That's right. Even if they're not real, there's nothing wrong with thinking of them fondly, is there? They're not so easy to let go of either. I think it's okay to hold on to them and cherish them too. We don't need to force them out or give them up. It's Shion! Shion's also a little bit Shuichi-esque, I think. Wow, this is amazing. Shion, you made it!
We've been waiting for you. We're having a campfire together.
You're literally made of fire, so I don't know if that makes a much difference to you. He's also made of baby. He's equal parts baby and fire. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat. Let's see. Wendy says, 121, I'm mad because there was a period of a couple months where I just didn't watch. Oh, so I'm actually still ahead of Wendy. Vera says, I would say Kako is very Shuichi. Say, okay, yeah, because the detective thing. Wendy says, I've been binging over the last couple of days. Oak says, based, who'd you vote for in the popularity poll? Wendy said, you already know, I voted my glorious king. Is it Sanji? Is it Sanji? When Oak says, I'm spreading the Usopp agenda myself, and Wendy says, Sanji Swan! Oak says, I knew it. When he says Usopp based pick, though. Quigita says, I don't know, Logan, I'm looking pretty respectfully. I'm looking pretty respectfully. Looks through opera glasses in Moko's butt. Well, I'm careful, because that's going to magnify it. You're gonna be giving her a long distance colonoscopy if you magnify too much. Oak says, I also voted for Gaimon. And when he says, I already know Zoro is gonna get that the glaze though, not a phone insight. Raw vibes, yeah. Oh yeah. Over on YouTube chat. Oh, I gotta scroll up a little bit here. Blaziken said, and that's not counting the exclusive time-sensitive events you had to have been present for and stuff that happened 20 years ago. Sveta says, Moko has a slice of cake on the back of her clothes. Wait, did she have a picture of it, or are you calling her butt cake. Because isn't that a thing? Isn't that what the youths of today say? You're all caked up. Something like that. Is that what the hip young peeps do be saying? Sveta says, man, Shoma backpack really is the size of his body. What does he keep in there? I think a spare Shoma, just in case. Blaziken says, I've had like 9 Scythers flee from me, bro. I'm gonna take a break. Aw. Katrina says, I am making a bracelet, right? Ooh, what kind of bracelet? If you don't mind me asking. And Sveta says, no, literally a picture. Okay, so it's not figurative cake, but a picture of cake. All right, let's keep going. You're literally made of fire, so I don't know if that makes much difference to you. But I can't eat with all of you. Well, I mean, we can toss food into your body flames, devour it that way. Besides, you're a baby. I don't even know if you're weaned, bro. You should probably be drinking milk in your orb.
You can just enjoy the vibes, right? Come on, join us.
Okay, if that's good enough for you, I'm happy to join.
Let's forget our worries and woes. Eat until we're stuffed, drink up, and have some fun.
Whoa! Yeah, time to party all together now. It's all that power of friendship stuff I used to talk about. It's actually happening. Are those sincere tears, though?
Yeah.
Ato! Are you crying? I can't see the flames like you see, but they still make my empty sockets burn. This is not emotion. I should not be sitting this close to the fire. Can somebody guide me away? But I can feel the same light coming from all of you. What? As fake as they were, your memories were all so wonderful. I'm sure some were painful and sad, but they were all lovely memories that gave you a reason to live. Mine weren't like that. There was no love, no affection, just resentment and hatred. Those emotions were what drove me. I was in agony every day. Ato. When I learned they were all fabricated, that the hatred that consumed me was nothing but a lie, I honestly wanted to die. I wanted to be freed from this pain. I was so tired. Tired of holding on to this loathing for so long. But you guys still wanted to live, even after learning your memories weren't real. Frankly, I envied that. I wished I could feel the same way. That's why I destroyed my eyes. You guys remember that, right? You were here, plucked them out, stepped on them. Yeah, I wanted to see past the out ugliness, like metaphorically see. I can't do the literal. Out ugliness down to the beauty inside. That's one way to put it. I know that even if I want to change, it's not something that's gonna come easy. I still want to do a lot of murder. It's kind of addictive. It's like, you ever have a Pringles potato chip can, like sour cream? You eat one. You're like, I want to have another. Murder is the Pringles of sin. Huh?
He's so fake, lol.
I feel like the game wants us to believe that he's being sincere now. Because, like, the ripping out his own eyes was a thing. But he's lied to us so many times.
Logan, I can't remember or answer, so I'm asking again. Who is your fave One Piece character?
Oh, okay. I think the last time we talked about this, I had a hard time picking. Like, in the early episodes, I really liked Zoro, but he was like one of the only characters there. As we went on, I liked Usopp a lot. I think the idea of just having a guy who's kind of in over his head, but still going along with the adventure, still doing his best, even though he's scared, even though he has no superpowers, is really endearing. For bad guys, I liked Buggy the Clown a lot, and I hear he eventually like comes back and is important later. So I have a hard time really picking. I'm sorry, that's kind of a non-answer. Oh, and those 15 bits! Thank you for the extra 5 bits, Wendy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. Thank you, Wendy, for the 15 bits. What are you up to tonight? Are you going to be able to stick around for a good while tonight? I know that even if I want to change, it's not something that's going to come easy. But trying is the only way I'll ever catch up to you guys. My opponent in this fight isn't really the invaders. It's my old self. How much can I change? I'm not so sure myself. But I want to step up to that challenge and find my own reason to live. Oh, I still hate him though.
I won't ask you to have faith in me, but I hope you will let me fight with you, and that someday I can stand alongside you with pride.
We silently listened to everything Ato had to say. Then we beat him up. That nerd. I couldn't speak for the others, but his words had struck a chord with me at the very least. Hey, everybody, I know we've been through some stuff. I know, like, several of our friends have died. We have a graveyard that is filling up. But I don't think this is the Ato we once knew. Why don't we acknowledge his dash dash? What a complete waste of our time that monologue was. Hiruko! This whole campfire was for Ato's benefit, wasn't it? Crap, I forgot, she's not dumb. Huh? Oh, is that true, Gaku?
Well, Takumi did ask me to put some together. I just handled planning the event itself.
If these are the lengths you've gone to, then fine. I won't stand in your way. Huh? So, man, I don't even care. I'm so starving. Can we get to eating already? Right, let's have ourselves a cute little meal together. So, I'm allowed to stay?
Oh.
Do I have to explain every little thing to you? I thought you at least had enough brain cells to generate a spark. I think she means it's okay, Ato. Thank you. Thank you. My hideous friends. My grotesque, ugly, deplorable, nausea-inducing friends. You're awful. Every single one of you is just the worst, but I love you. He's never gonna stop talking like that, is he? I guess I'll just have to accept it.
Okay, then let the party commence. Campfire hype, let's go.
As Gaku spoke, we all surrounded the massive fire. Our clothes are gonna smell like campfire in the morning. Oh, we got a new
Wow.
thing.
I thought this would feel kind of barbaric, but eating around a fire like this isn't so bad.
Okay, so let's see. Ato's still got his glasses on. Hiruko's way in the back, but Moko's kind of joining her or collecting her plate. I'm surprised to see Ima, like, socializing with Nozomi instead of just Kako. Huh?
Not a phone in sight.
I reach over, grab my phone, and slide it away. Honestly, if I had, like, enough friends that I knew closely enough that I wouldn't feel awkward at something like this does seem like it'd be a lot of fun. And I've been making a personal effort in my life, just in general, to spend less time looking at my phone. But thank you, Wendy, for the 10 bits. I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat. In fact, yeah, I just looked at where I left off the chat was not a phone insight, raw vibes. Oak says, Zoro is the only character to be more popular than Luffy only in Japan, but still. Luffy is my favorite character, but I'm not voting for the guy who's gonna win regardless. When he says the Zoro agenda needs to be stopped, Oak says, I love him, but Usopp needs me more. When he says, it's tough being a Sanji fan, so I gotta glaze my goat. Queen says, the, quote, weird thing is about a character that mentions something odd during your playthrough that only makes sense when you do story-locked route, but the story locks you have to get are in some wild routes. I don't know if it's worth the effort. This is a game I might, like, even after I stop streaming it, just try and, like, play through some more of the endings on my own. Maybe? Oak says, JJK episode 8 is so good. Maybe better animation than episode 4. There is a thing that I noticed. I saw somebody, post a group picture of a bunch of fictional lawyers, like fan art, and there was like Saul Goodman, there was who else? Phoenix Wright, and one of them was a guy I didn't recognize, and they said, oh, that's, whatever his name, started with an H, but he's like, that's from Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm guessing we're gonna meet either a lawyer, I think, did he have a gavel in his hand? So maybe he was a judge, I don't know. I'm looking forward to meeting him soon. I'm sure he's gonna be delightful. What he says is, JJK, that good, chat? It is good. The second season destroys you emotionally, but in the best way. Oak says yes, when he said just start season 1 like years ago and never finished it. Season 1 is just a very solid, standard shonen story. It's like, it's good, but it didn't feel overly special. It's like, I enjoyed it. Season 2 is where it goes crazy. Oak says, season 1 is good, but season 2 and 3 are so unfathomably peak that season 1 looks mid in comparison. When he says a little Coke Zero to take the edge off. Oak says, JJK season 2 is so perfect, I might honestly like it more than Alabasta in One Piece. Dude, I'm sorry. Everybody here, Wendy, Oak, anybody else who knows One Piece, Alabasta went on so long. I was so ready for that storyline to be over. Like, I didn't want to hear about Crocodile anymore after a while. I'm gonna read a couple more comments over on YouTube. Hang on, I gotta scroll up a little bit. It scrolled without me. Sveta says she has ice cream in front and cake in back. Oh yeah, I remember seeing the ice cream. That's cute. Katrina says, I don't know, bracelet? Oh, I wasn't sure if it was like one of those bracelets where they have little charms that like spell out words, like each one is a letter or something. But I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope it's going well. Sveta says, oh, Ito's actually crying. Blaziken said, what are the logistics of crying when you have no eyeballs? Is that still possible, or do you lose your tear ducts as well? Probably depends on how you lose your eyes, because your tear ducts are located like in the flesh of your eyelids. So they should still be there. The question is whether they'll pour down your cheeks or they'll just like pool back into your empty holes. I'm not sure. I've never ripped out my own eyes, so I cannot speak from firsthand experience, huh?
Crocodile is my fave villain and I like Vivi, but low-key gotta agree. Crying face emoji. 30 episodes to get to Alabasta and then like 10 episodes of walking through the desert and taking side quest. Like, just kick the sand freak already.
I know, I didn't mind, and it's gotta be because the anime slowed down the pacing. And I'm sure that arc probably works better in one pace. But I was like, enough with it. But thank you for the 10 bits, Wendy. Thank you. And Svet over on YouTube says, quote, your memories were also wonderful. Shoma Ima Darumi from the other side. Yeah, right. Over on Twitch, I'm going to read a couple more comments. We'll get back into this. Wendy says, oh my gosh, so Gaku is Joey and Sanji. My kind of character. Well, you have to get in line. Vero has already claimed Gaku. But maybe the two of you can share, for Gaku has 2 hands to hold. Oak says, and this is coming from a massive One Piece glazer who loves Alabasta. Quickita says, if you're wondering, on my Great Ace Attorney overlay, I went out of my way to redraw the in-game screenshot of the courtroom. Wow. I had to do that because the courtroom was in 3D. So no flat screen for me to get without the protect. Wow. That is dedication. I hope it's turning out well. Quita says, and I am a god, so I redrew it perfectly. I'll be sure to share it once you start the game soon. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the game and seeing that. Let's get back into this game for now. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I should not put the Ace Attorney cart before the 100-line horse. What's Ema saying?
Wow, I thought this would feel kind of barbaric, but eating around a fire like this isn't so bad.
The burning flames make such a lovely sound.
It's so beautiful, too. This is my first time seeing a real fire.
Hey, couldn't you have made a campfire in way less time with Shion's help?
Well, then it'd be like undying flames. That'd probably be dangerous. Unless we could just tell Shion to turn off. Plus, we probably shouldn't be using his power too much.
No way, dude! With stuff like this, the effort you put into getting it started is half the fun.
Okay, that's a surprisingly positive attitude from Gaku. Oh, that's the other thing, Wendy. Gaku is also, his whole gimmick is that he's super, super poor. And he's also like very money grubbing. But he has like lots of, he was an orphan in a foster home and he has lots of foster younger siblings that he takes care of. And so, yeah, does that help expand on him a little bit?
And need I remind you, you are strictly forbidden from wasting undying flames.
What is it that we're supposed to do after we're done eating anyway?
Sleep? Poop out the food you ate? Not necessarily in that order, but preferably not simultaneously.
According to what I've read, when humanity lived on Earth, they would do things like dance around the fire.
This is actually, okay, you remember how Nozomi wanted to talk to Takumi? If she does confess, this is actually a kind of romantic setting for that.
Sounds like fun! Come on, guys, let's dance!
Oh, please, no, I am so not good at dancing. This is when I would find an excuse to leave the party.
I'll pass.
Me too. It sounds embarrassing.
It is, Kako. It is super embarrassing.
We don't have to do anything in particular, do we? It's fun just chatting and eating.
Then why don't we talk about things we normally wouldn't? We can all expose our most embarrassing stories.
Okay, that could be fun.
Why the hell would we do that?
Because it'd be fun.
All of our memories are fake, so there's really nothing to be embarrassed about anymore.
All the more reason to share them then.
I'm still not doing it.
Huh?
My cringe phase is my secret.
With the ba-ba-ba?
Alabasta was an arc with the worst memories for me ever.
Oh.
I was watching it during the worst summer in my life. It was so hot. It hit 130 Fahrenheit. And I used to walk home from school and go in my room still with my school clothes and watch Alabasta. And it was just the characters walking in the desert, puffing and puffing. And I remember it so vividly because it didn't help me cope with the heat of a full school day when it was that hot and walking home with the sun blazing.
I like how Vive Longa gave some emphasis onto help because it was all in caps. But that makes sense. Like, if you're experiencing that type of intense outdoor heat, seeing it in a cartoon probably isn't effective escapism, but wow. Wow. Hopefully maybe there was like an arc later on that was, wait, no, they already did one that was like a cold island. That's where they met Chopper, but that was a lot shorter. But thank you, Vero, for the Beef Longa TTS. Thank you.
Isn't this supposed to be Mr. Outsuki's welcome party? Shouldn't he go first?
Yeah, I killed my parents. I mentioned that in the other timeline, I think, but it's an embarrassing thing. It was like, whoops, in retrospect, boy, it's my face red that I did that.
You want to hear my most embarrassing story? Well, it happened back at the complex.
Are we actually going to hear this, or is it just going to fade out?
Well, hold it. If you start monologuing, the rest of us won't be able to say anything.
Aww.
Well, then I'll take this opportunity to share a message.
Okay.
15-year-old Kei Kano from the Tokyo Residential Complex has a message for all of you.
I like the way he's reading this. He totally is like a TV announcer who just got fan mail that he's reading.
Stop! We're trying to forget everything and have fun here.
The message might have been nice, Gaku. Or maybe it'd be like a recipe for a really good tasting soup. I stepped away from the circle chatting around the fire to grab a drink when, it's gonna be time to talk to Nozomi. I feel like it's not gonna be her actually confessing. It's gonna like want to make you think it is, and she's gonna have something else to talk about. But it'd sure be nice. They're way past due to just like start smooching.
Takumi.
I hate it when she bends down like that. Makes me feel like Takumi's a manlet.
Hey, Takumi, I'm looking down on you, little guy.
Nozomi whispered from behind me. Makuru Ikusawa. The 16th student at Hope's Peak Academy, hiding somewhere in the shadows. The one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. I probably still got the wording on that wrong. I've never got a memorized word perfect. Nozomi, how is it? Are you having fun? Claire de Luna's playing again. Are we gonna kiss?
Oh, yes. To having fun, not to the smooching. So much fun. Remember how I mentioned before that I wanted to talk with you alone?
Right! What is it?
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I don't find you attractive at all. I know that in your mind you thought Karuo was gonna be your girlfriend, but that was just a fantasy. I'm dating Takemaru. He's a hunk. Have you seen his abs? They go on for days. I'm pretty sure they extend down the front of his legs.
Nozomi spoke with a tense expression, her eyes cast downward. I'm gonna let there be a bit more anticipation here in case it is a confession, because that's always like, very much a relief. So let me read a couple comments to the chat. Let's see. Wendy says, Womp Womp is crazy. Oak says, the new JJK sub-episode this week was great, but it felt so short. Wendy said, I'm also probably going to be like an hour late to stream tomorrow, but I'm going to need a recap when I pull up. Okay, tomorrow's stream, there's not going to be much of a recap. We ended Poppy Playtime, so I'm going to do another round of just like wandering around killing things in Hollow Knight, so it's going to be chill. But next week, we're going to be starting a new game, Wendy. Options we're looking at include The Outer Wilds, Nausea. The Steam Spring Sale is on. I was hoping that maybe Resident Evil 9 would somehow go on sale. I knew it wasn't gonna. It's way too early. But if I can somehow budget $70, it'd be nice. What he says, but yeah, my goal is to finish Alabasta by the end of the month. Oak says, do you guys think Gaku is secretly a cat boy? That's why he wears the hat, to cover up the cat ears. Oak says to Wendy, heck yeah. Woody says, what is with Spike and Claire de Lune? Half the game's profits got to go to Debussy. I never know if I'm saying that right. But you know, it's like the same track of it as well. It's like the same recording as the one that Kaede played. Got to get your money's worth out of that. Let me take a look over to YouTube. Chat Plays Again said, okay, just Googled it, and you can still, very, I assume that's supposed to be cry, without eyeballs. The lacrimal gland responsible for getting is actually located above the eyeball and usually remains intact if you lose your eyeball. Oh, interesting. Blaziken says, cry without eyeballs, crying. And Sveta says, Ato, 4 girls died to get to this point. You better be going through a redemption arc. Has it only been girls? Because, yeah, it was the other timeline where Shoma died. This game is sexist. Katrina says, what is happening? Lol. Ato, who you saw before, Katrina, was a little traitor McTraderson. He was a jerk. But then he found out that he had no reason to be a jerk because all his memories are fake. And so he did what any normal, sane person would do in that situation. He ripped out his own eyeballs and stomped them on the ground to show us that he wants to be our friend again. And we don't want to be his friend, but it was kind of a nice gesture. Really creepy, really messed up. I will say, Katrina, don't ever do that. If you ever become a murderer, McMurderson, do feel bad about it, but don't rip out your eyeballs. You don't need to do that. Just say like, whoops, sorry. Please, keep your eyeballs intact. Okay, let's see what happens if she's gonna confess. Nozomi spoke with a tense expression, her eyes cast downward.
When this is all over, when we get back to a normal life, would you like to go out somewhere with me?
Like on a date? Hi!
We could do karaoke.
Oh, look at her blush.
A meal, or even just go for a walk. Really, I don't mind what we do.
Well, don't give him carte blanche to choose. He's a teenage boy. He's gonna choose something gross if you do that. But okay, so it's not like a full-on confession, but she is asking him out on a date. I wish I had a girl asking me out on a date.
Just so long as we do it together.
Aww. I hope they both survive this time. I was stunned. I never have anticipated an invitation like this.
Sorry to spring this on you all of a sudden. I was just... I got a lot of pent-up frustration. I was just hoping to have something to look forward to. I feel like it'd help me get through the upcoming fight. You don't have to answer right away. Just think about it, okay? Think about it a lot. Think about it when you're going to bed at night. Have dreams about me.
Pew! She didn't give me a chance to answer. I wish the game would give it, because you know how it lets us choose some things? Like just shoot her down, say no. Nozomi smiled like she was trying to cover for her embarrassment, then retreated back to the circle. Ha! After that, we continued to talk about anything that came into our heads, never running out of topics for conversation. Sometimes we kidded around, and sometimes we talked about the future in earnest. Sometimes Ato joined, and it was weird. Some kept drinking and eating. Non-alcoholic stuff, by the way, except Hiruko. I don't know why she gets wine. Da-ba-ba-ba.
Pro tag, what kind of reaction was that, bro?
Honestly...
Crying face emoji, folded hands emoji.
Honestly, he should have been the one to ask her out. Because it's been so obvious that she's into him. But yeah. I guess maybe that's just... I don't know if that's... I wonder if that's really the way it is in Japan. Because, like, anime always makes it seem like everybody is so embarrassed to, like, ask others out and to let their feelings be known. And yet they have those tropes of confessing feelings and things like that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Wendy. Some kept drinking and eating, and some dozed off as they grew tired. We all had fun in our own ways until late into the night. Is that the end of the day? Day 87! Okay, Queen Katie said there's going to be a fight coming up soon. Oh, did we fall asleep outside? So we're not going to be well rested for a fight. Gonna wake up next to Nozomi on the grass. I opened my eyes to a blue sky unfurling in every direction.
Oh, that's right. Last night.
Nozomi asked me out on a date and I was too much of a coward to say yes.
Huh?
NGL thought Pro tag farted right there.
Oh, he did. He did. He has a severe case of morning farts. I mean, even if you don't hear the full-on fart, like that is what happened. That, I'm just letting you know. But thank you for the 10 bits, Wendy. It is so good to have you back here. We talked until it was almost dawn, then decided we wanted to see the sunrise together. It was so nice that I decided to lay down. I must have dozed off. My foggy brain turned idle thoughts over in my head, and as I got up, I felt a strange presence behind me. Okay, who would be the worst person to be behind him? I was gonna say Ima. It's gonna be Ato. It's gonna be Ato, and we're on our side, I bet. So Ato is being the big spoon right now. I quickly whirled around only to see something that made me doubt my eye. Oh, is it Nozomi? Did they fall asleep together on the grass? I thought it was gonna be a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a nice, sweet, romantic thing. Wow!
How?
Hi, bad guy. Okay, so this must be that Dalshia guy. Nice of him to just walk up. It's like, oh man, I gotta kill these kids today. That's my job. That's my task, is to kill some kids. One of these kids is laying asleep. I'm just gonna lie down and take a nap next to this kid. Wow. Oh, pin message from Vero saying, so romantic. Well, I guess it depends on what your romantic dreams are. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Oak says, Usopp finally did something in today's One Piece chapter. What he said, Oak, did bro finally lock in? Oak says, me in Debussy. Baku says, hey, this is Taco. Talking from Baku's phone. Okay, bye, Taco, impersonating Baku. Thank you for popping in. Oak says, for 2 pages, yes, I still need more of him, though, Oda. After 10 real-life years, Usopp may finally be doing something. Oak says, add quote, you're going to be giving her a long-distance colonoscopy. Oak says, that reads as Usopp slander, but it's really Oda slander for ignoring one of his best characters. All Usopp slander is the fault of Oda and or reading comprehension. Oak says, Buggy is so important that it's hilarious. When he says Usopp Glay is accepting, we rockin' with it. I can stay for like another hour or so. Nice. I don't know how long ago that was, but I know we're not an hour into stream, so you gotta still be here, right? Oak says, in one of the most important panels of One Piece, it shows all the most important characters, and Buggy is just also there, next to Luffy and Shanks and all the important villains and characters. Just effing Buggy. And then, yes, Higuruma is my goat. Oh, isn't that the character that they're looking for in the last episode I watched? Like they're trying to find Higuruma or like some other guy, or maybe it was Hagiyama, or I don't know, start with an H. So the only reason Alabasta feels so long is because the anime, the pacing is perfect in the manga, and as someone who watched Alabasta in one pace, it's pretty good too. Crystal! Man, my voice is cracking a lot tonight. Crystal says, Blind Ato. How you doing, Crystal? Welcome. Let me read some over on YouTube chat. Sveta says, Hiroko, Ato can generate sparks from his eyes and mouth. We saw 2 streams ago. Oh yeah, little twinkly sparks. Thank you for remembering that, Sveta. Sveta says, Ato has no gloves. I wonder if the artist just forgot, or if it's Ato opening up to others even more. Oh, was it in the group shot? Maybe it's because he was eating? Because I feel like if I was eating, I would take off my gloves. Or was it a different shot than that? Sveta says, so I heard Kodaka confirmed that Ato's embarrassing secret, oh, we'll find out what it is that he wet his bed until he was 10? Like Makoto. I guess it's only embarrassing secret Kodaka can think of. I mean, that's pretty embarrassing. But I gotta add some variety. Maybe the next person will have done it until they were 11. Sveta says, aw, Nozomi is so sweet. Katrina says, hi again, Katrina. Sveta says, have dreams about me. I mean, he did, kinda, sorta. And he's gonna still have one more because we had all the same dreams in this route as the previous one. And there was one where like, she was being squeezed by the invader and like popped her, you know? Blaziken says, oh no, as long as Nozomi is okay. And Sveta says, is he just crouching next to Takumi? The CG looks kind of silly. Yeah, I think he's crouching. It looks like he's sitting down, one arm on his knee. And he's like, hey there, kiddo. So you got taken by surprise by the commander. I'm gonna kill you now. Hope you don't mind. Gonna drink you. Have all your hemo anima. This is why you don't nap on the lawn when you're at war, bro. Well, you live and learn. Well, you don't live and learn, you die and learn. But with that, let's get back to this. So again, this has got to be Dalshia. I think that was his name. What? How?
You invaders truly do resemble us in some ways.
Is that Siray's voice actor playing Dalshia? I feel like Queen Katie would know that, because Queen Katie knows all the voice actor fun facts. He sounds like Siray's voice actor.
but it is appalling that you would fall asleep and leave yourselves defenseless in the midst of a war.
So did he not kill us because it would be dishonorable or something?
You seem to be the leader of the squad. Everything could come to an end while you take your little nap, you know.
Is this a commander? Are you telling me Shoma didn't have to kill his wife? But how? We should have killed them all. And why didn't the alarm sound? What's going on? I was completely overwhelmed with confusion. Yeah, why didn't the alarm go on? Or go off? I mean, last timeline is because that Eito had Gaku override the PA system as sabotage. So are we not going to be able to fight in the first round of the battle or something? Because we'll be like taken prisoner? Takumi, get back! Ah! Shion's words finally brought me back to my senses and I quickly leapt back.
Well, I wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of cuddling with him. Is that a crime? Well, I mean, it is. I'm a grown man. It is a crime, but I mean, it's not as bad as murder, probably. Oh, those flames. Oh, you truly are the second coming. You're really alive. Oh, it's been years. Are you still a baby in an orb?
You know who I am? Oh, is this gonna turn out to be like his biological father or something?
I'm here too. I am also here. Pipe down already. I'm trying to get some sleep.
You're a lackadaisical bunch, to be sure. Oh, but
This commander is Karo, I believe it.
This one, finally, will have some revelation. I still wanted there to be some connection between Eito and Karawa. But thank you very much, Vera. Oh, there's a pin message over on Twitch. Also, thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. This is... Oh, hang on, I gotta click it. Written by... Why isn't it letting me scroll on this pin message? It's not letting me... It's not letting me see all of it. It like cuts off. I might have to read the rest. Oh, you know, I can check in the overlay over here. It says Dalcia has the same English VA as Saray, Joseph May, who also now voices Varka in Genshin Impact. Dalcia's Japanese VA is Masaki Terasoma, who voices Yugo Tenoji from Steins Gate, Roderick from, and I gotta switch over to the other thing, from Log Horizon, and Graville, oh, from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon animated specials. Nice. I don't know why it wouldn't let me like scroll on the pin message there. But thank you, Queen Katie. So I was right. I recognized Siray's voice in that. And it is hot in here. I might have to like start streaming with my window down. It's been getting very warm and toasty in here lately. But hang on. Thank you for the pin message. Thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. Let me sip some water. And then we're gonna get into a fight with this guy, right?
You're a lackadaisical bunch, to be sure. You're on a battlefield now.
An enemy! There's a freaking enemy here!
I mean, he's being polite. What? How did he get in here? What's happening? Somebody please fill me in. You guys are forgetting I'm blind. The alarm didn't sound. Why?
Alarm? What are you talking about?
Everyone wake up! It's horrible! An enemy got past the alarm system! No! And he's right there.
Siray, what's happening? How did this guy get through?
The only thing I can think of is that he came from far up in the sky or underground. That, or he just went straight through the undying flames.
Okay, that's gotta be a clue. He's definitely Shion's biological father. It's gotta be like it's a genetic thing, and so he's like immune to the flames.
Through them? Yeah, if nothing disturbs the flames, the defense system won't detect anything.
Also, is it just me, or is he like slanted slightly? It's like he's tilted a bit, like, eh? As we were debating, the others showed up one by one. Oh, that's all at once.
Who the heck's this guy? Pretty brave of you to come here, come charging in here all by yourself.
Did any of you bring our infusers? We need those.
Is he really by himself? He didn't bring any lackeys with him.
I dislike those things. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle.
Okay, so because we know that those lackeys, that they're civilians, right? And so he doesn't want to do that. Maybe he is honorable. Maybe he'll be nice.
That woman? Do you mean Veshnis?
I don't like her either. She ousted me from power and locked me up.
What do are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. You learned this in the other timeline, but that didn't happen now. That woman ordered me to destroy this place. But I wanted to know how the situation has changed in my absence.
Okay, because... changed? Because didn't we decide that the school was like a spaceship from the artificial satellite, so it wasn't here before?
More importantly, I wanted to learn about you.
Prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons.
Okay, so he is honorable. He's gonna let us go get our infusers and have our stock animation. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. Who is this guy? And why do I find him so hot?
At any rate, it's time for a defensive battle. Protect the school!
Right, that's right. We took our infusers from Sirei. Okay, he did bring them. Outdoors. Okay, after we beat this guy, we should probably only have the final battle with Veshnis, so this will be the second to last time we should have to see this, right? Let me see, I'm gonna read some more in the chat over on Twitch. Wendy says, low-key better pacing than Barati, though. Oak says, yeah, the Walking Through the Desert was like 2 episodes in one pace. Wendy says, Barati did not need to be 10 episodes, bro! Oak says, I genuinely think that 99% of the reason people dislike One Piece is because of the anime. Odd that people would not like the anime because of the anime. Oak says they effed it up so bad. Well, they're gonna have the remake, so it's their chance to fix it, maybe. And now he has to have his animation too.
Hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
Blood of my bond, release!
Yellow eyes, dark gray dragon.
I feel like he looks kind of similar to Veshnis, but also...
Paragon of warfare.
Oh.
I'm an old-fashioned man.
Okay. So you're polite.
I need to find someone to understand what they're about.
Oh, it looks like a gecko, actually.
Take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
Yay! Now we get to spend 2 hours in a fight. I mean, if he's by himself, it shouldn't be that difficult unless he has like tons of HP, huh? What?
Geico Gecko really went off the rails.
I thought there weren't any commanders left.
In 15 minutes, he could destroy your entire school. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I mean, it's like the shape of the arms, right? Huh?
I was thinking a mantis mutant.
So if he's a mantis, he should speak like this instead. I'm an old-fashioned kind of man. I have to fight someone to know what they're like.
I miss Mantis from Metaphor. Thank you, both Wendy and Vero, for the 10 bits each. I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Over on Twitch, Queen Kitty says, ad quote, I should not put the Ace Attorney card before the 100-line horse. When he said, gotta do my Duolingo for the day, BRB. See you when you get back, Wendy. Oak said, like there are good moments from Wano onwards in the adaptation starts keeping up with the manga. Wendy says, lurk, thank you for lurk, Wendy. Oak said, but the rest is low-key unbearable, even though Wano is pacing, the Wano, the pacing is still bad. It's just the animation is so good it doesn't matter as much. Crystal adds a quote. Oak says, and the filler they added was more bearable. Holy crap, was that quote 1,200? Wow. Oak says, ad quote, you're gonna give her a long-distance colonoscopy. There's Vero's beef log at TTS. Chris says, oh gosh, we reached 1,200 quotes. When he says, laughing, Guida says, quote, 1,200 was the cart horse? Well, I mean, thankfully it wasn't the colonoscopy one, even though that one was technically said earlier. So we can be glad about that. Quigita says, amazing. Oak says, dang, they have an island for everything. Vera says, they dragged that arc into oblivion. Then Oak says, at least 2 cold arcs that I remember off the top of my head. And then Vera said, it took me so long to like Crocodile after that. Oak says, I blame Toei Animation for everything. When he says, guys, does Captain Kuro have aura? Falling says, I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here, Falling. I hope studying for your chemistry thing went well. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Good night, Falling. Over on YouTube. I gotta scroll up a little bit. Let's see. Sveta says, they made Eito close his eyes in transformation sequence. Neat. Oh, they did? I didn't even notice that. Were his glasses off? I should... Yeah, when we do Veshnis, assuming he's still alive, then I'll try to remember to look at that. Thank you for the heads up. Katrina says, huh? What is going on? Okay, so Katrina, this takes Oh, crap. Do you mind spoilers? I guess I can spoil you on the big twists in this. I'll wait until you say you don't mind spoilers. But yeah, right now we're at war. And this is one of the bad guys. Usually they have an army, but he's just by himself. He's like the second to last boss that we have to kill in this. So, yeah. Sveta says he looks like a big version of First Commander, the Dragon. Wait, the very first commander that escaped, was that wasn't... Was it Veshnus? Because Veshnus is kind of a dragon, right? Or was that him and because he got imprisoned? I don't remember. I don't know. But the problem is like a lot of these designs for these commanders are so over detailed that it's hard to tell like some of the minor details apart. Unless they're like wildly different, like the big fuzzy worm thing and stuff like that. And the one that looked like Hatsune Miku.
Who is he? I thought there weren't any commanders left.
There shouldn't be. I never saw him in my previous 100 days.
I never heard anything about him when I was on the other side either.
But doesn't he kind of look like the one we saw at the very start?
Oh, it's just like you said, Sveta. So maybe he is. That we fought him and then, yeah, because that commander retreated, right? And so maybe he was the big bad in charge, and then it was after that the Veshnus overthrew him?
You're right. He's the spitting image, I'd say.
We've got no way of knowing how strong he really is. Everyone, fight with caution.
I'm trying to remember if that one, if we just defeated him or how we got him to run away. If it was some bullcrap, whatever. Annihilate enemy boss! How many waves is this gonna be? Player turn. Oh, he just won! Oh, 99 armor! That's not fair. Well, at least he's not doing the big power up and attack every square thing. You couldn't have just, like, added that to it, said he has 179 hit points. He actually got to give him 99 armor, huh? Okay. Well, let's
do this.
Give you an attack potion.
Time to use it.
I owe you.
And I guess we'd be well off if
Time for action.
the bolstering bullet only lasts for one round, right? Yeah, we should probably just have like
here we go.
Him head up to an impact stab and see if this guy has any like counterattack or if we need to do long distance moves. So let's try that. Cause that wait. Oh wait, hang on, I thought impact stab ignores armor.
My turn.
Unleash powerful close range stab attack ignores armor when calculating damage. That should ignore armor. Game, you're breaking your rules. Okay, what if we have Moko?
Just ring that bell.
This inflicts stun on her, but it does a lot of damage. It does 6. Let's see what happens if we do that. Wait, it only does 1 as well. Oh my gosh. Is this fight gonna be just designed to take 4 freaking ever?
Turn.
Let's have you give yourself an agility potion so you can run over there.
I'll put this to good use.
And then you can do your, let's see, we'll try one more thing. We'll try your cranial fracture. And see if, no, that still only does 1 damage.
Chop you to pieces.
Okay, in that case, we're just gonna do, we have 2 more AP.
This.
I guess the downside to him not having any minions is that we don't have the ability to gain AP. This is gonna be a long fight. 0 AP, end the turn.
You said someone looked like me. Did you mean Mervrum?
Oh, is that his name, Mervrum?
It's only natural we look alike.
Oh crap! Okay.
He carries my blood.
Was he your brother?
He was my son.
No.
Your son?
No.
Who'd have thought we'd be fighting a legacy commander?
Then, did you come to avenge him?
He was a warrior. By standing on the battlefield, he was prepared to die. But he was still green. And I was not pleased when that moment sent him out to fight.
Sounds like you have some issues with the way Veshnus does things.
Okay, sorry, we just got dialogue here.
My
Quibbles.
But I'll keep it to myself. Allow me to take your measure first.
Okay, so I have a feeling that because he put his armor back on, that we probably aren't going to be able to do any damage. So each turn, he's just going to replenish. So here's what I'm going to do. I will do 1 attack, though, just to make sure that we hit him. because he's probably gonna replenish it, just in case like he has a turn and that like uses up his move. And instead, we're gonna do a rescue bullet on these two here to replenish their hit points, and we'll just do that until we're like he's done with all of his dialogue, and then we can do actual fighting, I guess. And we'll save up our AP by just ending early.
You have my gratitude.
Okay, end your turn now. Yep. Enemy turn. Okay, that's okay. That's not great.
Not bad. As expected from those who slaughtered the planet's heroes.
Ha! He's way strong.
Our attacks are hardly doing anything to him.
It seems like that's part of his ability. That might be what got him through the wall of fire, too.
Oh, so it's like invulnerability or something?
So he's even immune to undying flames?
That's some remarkable defense. He's like an upgrade of me.
So he's trash? Like you always think you are? I love you, Shoma.
I will never break. Let us resume. This isn't all you got, is it?
Is he gonna replenish his armor again? Oh crap, yeah, okay. So, dude did a bunch more damage here.
I've got this.
Let's just do another impact stab. Because obviously, though, that didn't use up a turn, so maybe we don't even need to do that. Let's do a rescue bullet onto these two here.
I've got you.
You saved me. It's more than trash like
And then
me
we'll-
deserves.
Yeah, maybe we have to, like, wait, maybe... I don't know. There's some obviously is going on that we have to wait for to happen. So let's just keep ending our turn, and we're going to save up our AP. Oh, no. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, it hurts. Oh, Yugamo's almost dead.
Everybody, use my power. I'm going.
Oh, we're gonna use the Shion bomb or whatever it was called?
But is that even gonna do anything to him?
Will that like get rid of his armor and that's when the real fight starts?
We won't know unless we try.
Oh, I see a pin message on Twitch, written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vera, said, please pin. This is scripted. Okay, so yeah, this whole part is scripted. We gotta wait for Shion to come in and save the day. So thank you very much, Queen Katie. We're gonna get to the real fight soon, I hope. But this is good because, like, since we're able to catch on to that, we're able to, like I said, save up, accumulate AP. I think we got like 6 of it now.
And we're running out of options. We may as well play the ace up our sleeve now.
You're right. We're just gonna have to give it a shot. Shion, take it away.
I'll handle this.
Oh, and there's our maximum voltage. L1, the secret weapon, Shion!
Good to go.
Yeah, we can aim better. Okay, yeah, just do that. Deals heavy damage to all enemies with large range. Only does like 25 damage. Let's do it. And yeah, just attack.
I'll show you my power.
And maybe that'll like get rid. Oh, still only one.
I see. So this is the power of the second coming. It is indeed mighty, but not enough to singe me.
No way! Even Shion's attacks aren't working?
Oh, those Hiroko's dying. Why did I think it was Yugamo? Well, you might as well die then. See what happens when you use one of these. Wait, yeah. Let's get him. And it's still only gonna do 1 damage. But then you'll be dead. And you'll be out of this, Hiroko.
I'll show you how.
Let yourself die. And yeah, still just 1. But voltage is up. We can have somebody else do that too. But obviously not much of a point to that.
Let's do this.
So let's just do another impact stab. Right here. We'll do another heal. Rescue bullet on to these two.
All good.
And Takemaru over there is probably going to be within close range of death next time, so he'll do his last resort. But we're just going to keep saving our AP.
So this is it then.
Yeah. Hi, ba.
Why did Gordy get a whole Persona all-out attack screen?
Okay, so Wendy, in this game, when we're doing these fights, as long as we're on school grounds, if we die, we get resurrected at the end of the wave. And so her hit points were way down, and so that was her final assault attack that basically uses up the rest of her hit points. It's like she goes out in a blaze of glory and dies doing an attack. It normally does like a whole bunch of damage. but it only did 1 in this case. So, like, generally speaking, whenever a character gets, like, close to the end of their hit points, you might as well use it because they're probably going to die anyway, so unless you're going to be able to heal them, which is kind of hard to do in this, you just do that and do a lot of damage. So, she's off being dead now, but she'll be back after the fight. Does that make sense? Thank you for the 10 bits. I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat. When he says to Falling good night, Veer said to Falling good night. Oak says 20, he has literal poop on his shirt. Oh, that was Captain Kuro? What he says to Oak, and a guy can't get a little dookie with it. Oak says hot take, but I genuinely think the One Piece manga has good pacing. Well, I feel like that's true with a lot of manga, that the pacing is usually much better than the anime. What he says, yeah, 100% think the pacing is cause of Toei. Oak says, I know people crap on One Piece's pacing, but the manga pacing is actually good, even though it's 1,200 chapters. Lenny says, the anime is only 1 season, though, actually. It just ended its first season, right? After how many decades? Oak said, there are a few arcs in the manga where the pacing isn't good, and even they aren't that bad. When he says, I know Whole Cake Island is gonna be peak. Oak says, it's so good. When he said, but I'm also excited for Water 7. Oak says, you should be. Quiggity says, no, she mentioned. Oak says, girl killer Logan. This is why he doesn't have a girlfriend. He kills all the women. Why are these characters so desaturated? Because they spent all their lives well, they thought they were indoors on a satellite, but really they were in a pod. So that's why they're desaturated. And I don't think that's the reason I don't have a girlfriend, Oak. As I said before, I don't know how to meet people. I joked before that one of these times we should do like a just chatting where I have chat create a dating profile for me and like put it on some dating app. And I think we like even took suggestions for bios for you guys, but we ran out of time to do that. Let me read over on YouTube chat. Let's see. Blaziken said he has a special plot armor. Logan, it's different. I know, but it's kind of annoying when it's like, yeah, you can't do anything. But I guess they don't want you to actually defeat the guy before they do whatever story stuff we're doing. So that makes sense. Quiggity says, I'm pretty sure this is scripted. Blaziken said this is just going to be a lore dump. And Katrina with question marks. I'm sorry, Katrina, if this is confusing. I honestly, if you're like hanging out of the stream in a game where you have no idea what's going on, I especially appreciate that. So, like I said, I can try and give you all the spoilers on the twist, but I don't know if you're planning on playing it eventually, and I guess I don't want to spoil too much, because we've had some stunning revelations in recent streams, because we're like toward the end of the game. We'll probably be finishing this, I would guess in the next like week and a half or so. Oh, is it done? Oh, and he just leaves. He's like, all right, gouge you out. How did we do, game? 4. Hey, we still got an S rank, even though all we did was let Hiroko die.
I get the gist of what you're all about.
What the heck are you doing? Why'd you de-transform?
Hold on, doesn't this give us an opening? If we all go for him now,
Yes, Kaku, yes! Yes, he might grab us and eat us, and then we permanently die, but it was worth a try. Let's pick someone we don't like. Ima, go after him. No, hold on.
Why would you stop me? It's as if you care about my well-being.
I wasn't sure why myself. I think I was overwhelmed. As a mere ordinary human, I couldn't help but be cowed by the dignified conduct of this lion of a man standing before us.
I love you. You're holding on to sadness and confusion, fighting despair from deep within the faintest glimmer of hope in your hearts. Yes, a despair and hope. Danganronpa. You're not at all like the wicked and cruel invaders I was told about.
Oh, is he starting to empathize with us? They're not wicked or cruel. Just unsightly and very smelly. Oh, I try not to think about that smell. I forgot to burn my nostril this morning because I woke up on the lawn also.
Oh?
Quiet, you! Oh yeah, Katrina, since you don't know, that was the reason why Ito gouged out his eyes is that he has a weird psychological brain issue where when he looks at humans, he sees disgusting, disfigured monsters. And that's why he hates us.
I want to hear it straight from the source. What are you fighting for?
Huh?
Coming back from death after death to fight again? Do you live solely to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by that woman.
I'd rather you didn't associate Kako with that irrelevant cannon fodder.
So that's how you refer to them too? Cannon fodder, guinea pigs, slaves, playthings. Do you consider that sense of superiority to be something like wisdom? I suppose all living creatures reach the same end point eventually.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to make us surrender? If we do, we'll all be killed, won't we? Veshness would never allow us to live.
Then shouldn't you simply accept death?
How about you kill Veshness? And then we can have a treaty?
Don't be ridiculous. We're not going to give up on life. We swore we'd all survive this. That's what pulled us out of our despair. That's why we...
Dash, I'm probably gonna get stabbed right now by this guy. Oh, okay, ow, oh, my vision lurched to the side. There was a loud lump. Okay, a thump. Maybe he just smacked me on the head. Oh, here we go again. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what happened to me. I got El Kabonged again. What? I'd been beheaded? Oh, so this is the head plop. As long as he doesn't drink our blood, though, we come back to life, yeah? It's okay, Nozomi. We can still go on the date. We can do it right now. We can do it ahead of schedule. Huh?
Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound. Very minor. 'Tis but a scratch. He's had worse. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. And for the Monty Python and the Holy Grail reference. It's always sad when, like, some people haven't seen that movie. But yeah, so he's just trying to get ahead in life. But, you know, his life is kind of falling apart. He no longer has a good head on his shoulders.
I thought he was gonna do a time loop again.
Rewind again? I mean, I guess maybe we could. He does have that ability, maybe with his dying breath. Because unless the commander drinks his blood, his hemo anima, his cryptoglobin, he'll come back, right? But thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you, Vero. Boy, you know, that beheading is a real pain in the neck. Huh? I should stop. Oh, that's my blood. I heard Nozomi's voice in the distance, and then everything went red. Then from red to black. My whole world was enveloped in darkness. Is it going to be just like the next day? Day 88! Finally, I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if I was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then it all suddenly eased off. I lived, B-words! So is it going to say, like, maybe due to the severity of the injury, it took longer to revive me? I abruptly came awake. I was in a familiar place, my room. Beheading, we're fine. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat. Queen Katie said, we still have no idea the headcanon for now is A, clones, and B, clones of Alien Boy. Is why it's like that. Oh, the desaturated characters. Oak says, look, laundry. Aw, see you when you get back. What he says, I'm so glad to be back. I've missed you guys, which I know I say every time I come back, but I really have. We've missed you, Wendy. Vera says, so romantic. When he said, I really want to come back regularly, and I've started to, like, have motivation for my interests again, getting back into PJ Sakai after literal months. Oak says, I'd quote, I'm just gonna lay down and take a nap next to this kid. Vera says, dude, heck yeah. When he says, I still got it, by the way. Vera says, so out of context. And there's the ad quote when he says to Oak, gonna go crazy out of context. Vera says, he did say it. And there's some quotes, so many poo quotes. And then when he says, what could possibly be the context for quote 651? Which one was that? Quote, it's Metaphor Fantasio. Maybe that'll help me understand. The quote is, quote, let's get naked. Chat, don't look at my nips, okay? Okay, fine, chat. You can look at my nips if you really want to while I'm bathing. Just don't look down on my belly button. Oh, that was a Metaphor Fantasio when we took a bath on the Gauntlet Runner in order to get, like, power-ups. And I was ashamed of my body and told chat not to look and then relented as long as they were respectful. That was the context. Vera says hot springs, or maybe it was a hot spring. It was either the bath or the hot spring. One of those two. Either way, Protag was soaking and nude. When he says Matthew Mercer would have gone crazy in this role. Yeah, they don't really have many in the way of well-known actors in this. I think this game must have been like the English translation and dub must have been done during the voice actor strike. Because I don't know if there's really any union talent in this, like Matthew Mercer. Queen says, oh, did I get his VA fact? Hold on, I do! And there's, it's been deleted by Vero, even though I read it. And Vero says, I can't unpin? That was weird. It was like glitchy. Oh, that's why you deleted it, probably get rid of it. It was so weird. Queen says, huh, Twitch, what? And Vera says, it's broken, I can't unpin. And Queen says, what? Queen says, genius, good to know that works. And a timestamp, 1 hour, 24 minutes. Oh no, 1 hour, 24 seconds. For a second, I thought it was only 2 minutes behind. No, I'm 24 minutes behind, or 26 minutes behind. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Blaziken said, Gaku being the voice of reason is concerning. Okay. I feel like it makes sense though, because out of everybody, he is kind of the most pragmatic one of the bunch, right? Blaziken said, okay, he said despair, we're so back. Blaziken said, brother, what? Sveta says, lion of a man. Okay, Takumi, what? He's got a little crush. And then Sveta says, I am 3 minutes behind. Well, at least I'm caught up over on YouTube chat. Let me have a sip of water, and then let's see what's going on. Can we save? Yeah, let's save right now. Now that we're done with that fighting. And we've advanced 2 whole days. Don't let Oak know that these are whole days. Oak will get ideas about what needs to be done to whole days. I abruptly came awake. I was in a familiar place, my room.
Takumi! I realized I like you better when you have no head. Why is this something I'm into?
Nozomi!
Thank goodness you're awake. Are you okay? You got your head chopped off. I don't think people are usually okay after that.
Yeah, but what's going on? What happened to me?
That strange commander did it. He lopped off your head completely without warning. That's rude. Whenever I decapitate someone, I give warning. Of course, we brought you back with a Revivomatic as soon as we could, but then you wouldn't wake up. Takemaru and some of the others brought you to your bed.
I see.
I decided to stay beside you just in case something happened. Sadly, nothing happened between us. I'm so glad you're okay now.
But what happened with Dalcia? How did the battle go after I was gone?
Oh, we killed him. We didn't need you. We'd better go to the war room before we talk about that. Everyone's there already.
Maybe he took over the school. Oh, hang on, we got a pin message on Twitch again. Another pin one written by Oak in all caps. Logan, get your tongue away from those whole days, you piece of filtiga. I'm a piece of filtiga? What is a piece of filtiga? Is it, that sounds like a Yiddish word. Or is that a type of fish? A gefilte fish or something? Filtiga fish?
Oh, but are you okay? Can you walk?
Yeah, I'm fine. Come on, let's get going. Nozomi and I made our way to the war room where the rest of the team had gathered. Did he chop off all of our heads and play soccer with it? And everyone's eyes snapped toward me as soon as I stepped into the war room. Takumi, you finally got your butt up! How wonderful! Are you okay? Yeah, no problems here. Sorry for causing concern. I kind of lost my head back there.
My premonitions showed me you'd return to us. I knew you'd be okay.
I was prepared to modify your body in the event you didn't wake up, though. Oh, we could have become a Sirei. Well, Sirei's already back. We could have become Nigo, maybe. Anything but that. More importantly, what happened with Dalcia?
After he chopped off your head, he left quietly, all on his own. I think he just likes doing that. I think he wants to stretch this out. Said back tomorrow to chop off more heads.
Quietly? He seemed pretty confident he could kill us whenever he wanted. He said the matter with his son was settled now and that he'd be back. Then he left.
You're lucky all you lost was a head. Being immortal and all, I bet you barely felt a thing.
No, I definitely felt something. Dying is the worst feeling ever.
It wasn't too nice for us seeing our friend get decapitated either.
Oh.
Miss Kawana puked like a fountain all over your severed head. Down your throat. You probably have some Tsubasa puke in your stomach.
He's kidding, right? Of course he is. Obviously.
I can't believe there's still another commander out there. Talk about rotten luck.
Who was he? He didn't seem to be a fan of Veshness, at least. Maybe they're part of an uneasy alliance or something.
Whatever Dalsha's story is, he's a powerful foe. Our attacks hardly put a dent on him. Is it even possible for us to defeat someone like that? We have to! Only losers think about losing! So this is good because, like, Veshness has become so overpowered at this point. We need to have someone that by defeating him, it'll feel like we're getting back up to her level again. He said he'd be back, right? That probably means we'll be fighting to the death next time.
Yeah. You're lucky he thought so. Yeah, that's right. You're lucky he thought so little of you as to give you time to prepare. Now you can train up and face him in peak condition. But you should rest for today. That goes for Shion, too.
Okay, but how are we gonna do this? We'll need some kind of plan, right?
Who needs plans? It's all about guts and glory. Honestly, we should just do Takemaru's training. Get all ripped like Shoma that one time. I'm gonna read some more in the chat because I already miss you guys. Queen Gita said, yeah, we learned about Dalsha's situation in the Ava route. When he says, this music, hold up. Some of the tracks especially sound Danganronpa, like I think it's Siray's theme that plays. It's a very Monokuma-esque theme. Here said, why is it an alarm on Remix? Sue says, hello, I've been lurking. Welcome, Sue. Good to see you. I am like almost probably about a half hour behind in chat right now. So I don't know if you're still here, but how are you, Sue? Vera said, okay, hear me out. Oh, on Dalsha, on the commander. Kuya says, I was right. We are mini commanders. Vera said, not the dragon, not the dragon. Kuya says, we use the same blood transforming thing when he said this is going to be the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Ace. When he says, oh my gosh, this is my first time seeing actual combat of the game. Every stream I come in is only the characters talking. It's because the combat comes in little spurts. That was like a short fight. Probably because it was scripted, though. Usually they're longer than that. Quigita says, so this guy is what everyone else was facing when Takumi was with Ava and her route. Oh yeah, well, except they beat him, right? Because they were still alive to face Veshness at the end. I don't remember how they said that they beat him, though. Or maybe we didn't even find out. Quigita said, so this guy is what... Oh, yeah. Vera says, it's very Fire Emblem. Quigita says, I'm gonna nab some ice cream. I got addicted to some new ones I found. Johnny Pops. It's so good, help. I've never had Johnny Pops. What flavor you got? When he says, been addicted to Ben & Jerry's milk and cookies ice cream myself. Quigita said, please pin. This is scripted. Okay, so we've reached where the fight started, at least. When he says, this low-key is also like Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. I remember the streams when you played that. That was fun stuff. Oh, hang on, I accidentally minimized my thing there. There we go. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Crap, where did I leave off? There we go. Katrina says, I don't get what's going on still. Okay, so I guess I can give you spoilers, Katrina. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, just plug your ears during this next little bit. So basically, we came here thinking that we were just defending this school against these alien invaders that are trying to destroy the Earth, right? Turns out the Earth is already toast, and we have been flying through space on a metal moon, trying to find a new planet to colonize that we can live on instead, like humanity has been. We got this planet, but it's already got people. And so they're like, we should kill these people. And it's like, oh, they're really hard to kill. And so we went down there like, okay, I guess we're killing these people. We don't know about it. We are. And then later we found out we're actually clones of a baby that Earth kidnapped from them, and that's how we're able to fight with them. And so, yeah, does that make a bit more sense? So that's why they're mad at us, because we are the bad guys. We are invading and genociding their world in order to clear it out so people can live here. And the whole 100-day countdown is the end of 100 days. We launch a bunch of undying flame nukes that'll wipe out everybody on the planet, except for like human, because we're up on the moon. We'll come back down and be like, hey, now we live here. It's a whole thing. Queen says, all right, next battle report, day 93. Okay, so we got a few days. We got like 5 days. Blazekin said, Katrina, you're a part of the group that's responsible for defending the Defense Academy from monsters called Commanders. We are toward the end of the game, but we have special abilities that allow us to fight the Commanders, and she owns magical ghost guy. Modify our body. I'd like to be a crazy killer android. I think being a cyborg would be cool. I, like most of all, I would like to be more physically appealing to women. Maybe have like a real chiseled jawline, or then not quite such a big forehead, you know? Sveta says, quote, everyone's eyes darted toward me. Well, not everyone. I don't know, maybe Eito had like scooped up the squish sludge and like turned it toward me, maybe. Blaziken said, I still say we should have sacrificed Tsubasa. That's absolutely gross. It is gross, but she's so good in combat, though. Also, like, we should get Eito some glass eyeballs. Then he could manually turn them toward Takumi if someone, like, tells him where Takumi is. I should play some more of the game. Let me have a sip of water. We're getting back into the game. All right, so I guess that wasn't the second to last time we're going to see the animation. I'll try to pay more attention next time to Eito's to see his eyes closed. Like, was it Sveta or Blaziken mentioned that? Sigh.
The heck are you sighing about? If you were a girl, I'd slap that look right off your face.
Aha.
Moving swiftly along, it's clear that this commander is unlike any of your previous foes. You're gonna have to be ready for anything.
He was unlike any commander we faced before, and not just in terms of strength. He had plot armor. He had a different attitude from the others, too. He even let us go when he had the chance to kill us. It sounded like he disliked Veshness, and he seemed to be testing us. I mean, maybe we could, like, negotiate with him or something. Because we don't want to wipe out everybody. Like, say, hey, how about we team up with you, overthrow Veshness, you be the new president of this world, just carve out like a little section that our people can live on, and we'll just share the planet. But none of that changes the fact that we have to kill him. We can't just surrender and choose death. We're going to have to fight him and win. After the meeting, we all split up to contemplate our strategy for facing Dalshia, and went back to our rooms to prepare. Loading, saving, gonna have free time or something. How do we break through that ironclad defense? I don't have the foggiest idea. If we can't defeat this final commander, we're going to die without ever getting to Veshness.
Hey!
Hey! We swore that we'd fight and live on. We can't die after getting this far, especially because Nozomi asked me out on a date. We need to come up with a way to defeat him somehow. Time flew by as I desperately tried to think of a plan. So no free time? Okay.
Day 89.
Ding doring bing bong. It's going to be the same normal announcement. Yep. Glory! There we go. Skip over that. We don't need to hear that so many times. I'd been thinking about our problem nonstop, but I wasn't even close to a breakthrough. I'm starving. I guess I should go to the cafeteria. It's auto-saving, but I'll still manually save once we get down here. Everyone in the cafeteria looked completely dour. Save. So, anyone have any good ideas to take on Dalshia? Sorry, I'm so useless. All I can do is create waste and take up valuable oxygen. And we're just gonna have to confront our opponent head on. Strong style, no cheap tricks. I think a cheap trick would be very useful right now. I feel like Yugamu's good at coming up with cheap tricks. We should check with him.
He got the jump on us before, so we didn't have the spirit in us. Next time, we'll show him what's up. Sigh. Quit it with the huge sighs already. How about you change genders real quick so I can pop you one?
But man, what rotten luck! I can't believe there's another super strong enemy we have to deal with on top of Veshness.
You said Dalshia looked like the first commander that attacked this place, right? We were at the other campus back then, so we missed out on that.
Yeah, they looked almost exactly alike.
Please, I beg of you, don't kill me.
Mervram.
Hey!
Hi! We killed that commander even after he begged for his life, and now we have to face his father. It's ridiculously strong, practically invincible, very hunky and attractive fodder. Maybe that's karma coming back to punish us.
Ain't our fault. We only killed that Mervram guy because he attacked us first and had a lame name. Mervram.
But Dalshia's not like other commanders, is he? He seems hostile to Veshness too. Couldn't we try to work something out with him and end the war peacefully?
You think that guy who chopped off Mr. Sumino's head is going to call it quits and sing Kumbaya? And I guess, yeah, he doesn't really have any reason. He probably doesn't see us as people that'd be able to help him much against Veshness. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Over on Twitch, Vera says, shoot, man, maybe I need you guys to hear me out. Is it on Dalsha? Is it on Dalsha? Did you just find your next ribbon person? Except you don't know what his head looks like. Like when he takes off the mask, he might be an Uggo. Oak with an unlurk, welcome back. Oh, Queen Katie, Wendy says, this OST is actually crazy though, almost Persona level. Oak says, Logan, has anyone ever told you that you're very handsome? No. No. Well, probably when I was like a little kid, I bet my mom said that to me at some point. But no. Wendy says, oh, Queen says, congrats, Logan, you got S rank for doing nothing. Speaking of next week, exactly a week from today, one of my spoiler clips from Great Ace Attorney will officially be a year old. Is it like, so it's from one of the games that I played? It was like a spoiler about Great Ace Attorney. And I would have to check my other clips because I'm pretty sure I clipped one of them as far back as Spirit of Justice. Okay, yep, the very first spoiler clip I made for Great Ace Attorney was 2024. Amazing. Vera says, what? Queen says, pardon me, Ruby reference /J. Don't tell Nora the context. Was it the beheading? Queen said also Detective Conan reference /J because I just rewatched an episode where someone got beheaded. Wasn't that like on a roller coaster or something like that? You'd be surprised how many victims in Detective Conan get beheaded. Oh, so it's happened more than once. Wendy says, Katie, is the Detective Conan and Lupin crossover peak? Vera says, it is. Wendy says, I need to know if my King Jigen cooks. I feel like he ought to in everything. Over on YouTube, let's see. Oh, hang on, I gotta scroll up a little bit because it is going on without me. Scroll up. Blaziken said, I still say we should have sacrificed. Oh, I read that before. Blaziken said, nah, Logan, you're conventionally attractive, dude. You'll find your forever lady eventually, but things like that tend to happen when you least expect it. I am a bit self-deprecating with it. And part of it is that I am very aware of all my physical imperfections, like very overly aware of it. But I do honestly think that the biggest impediment to me is that I don't have opportunities to meet people. Like, I really don't. I go to my day job at the planetarium. I'm a disembodied voice in a star theater for hours and hours. I don't like meet people there. When I do improv on the weekends, I like, sure, there'll sometimes be like girls in the audience, but they're there with their boyfriends or on dates and things like that. And yeah, it's like I don't meet people. But I appreciate it, Blaziken. That is very kind of you to say, so thank you very much, like sincerely. Sveta says, wait, undying flames burn only living things, right? Do they burn plants? If they do, it's a really dumb plan. Oh, that is a good point. We probably shouldn't like destroy all the vegetation on the planet. Sveta says, I feel like we talked about this before. And Blaziken says, I gotta get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna probably hit the hay. Tomorrow my dad's 57th birthday, and we're planning a nice cookout celebration with the family and stuff. Well, hang on, Blaziken, before we go, we gotta sing happy birthday to your dad. Hang on. We're gonna, when it says the name, just say Blaziken's dad, okay? All right, 57th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Blaziken's dad. Happy 57th birthday to you. Happy birthday to your dad. I hope you have fun at the cookout, Blaziken. Okay, I need a sip of water, then we need to actually play the game. I just noticed on Twitch, like we're losing a lot of lurkers by spending so much time in the chat, but I love talking to all of you guys. Sorry, by the way, to those who weren't here for the first 2 hours of Tuesday's stream because we ended Poppy Playtime so early. Like Vera, we ended like so early and we're like, that was one of the things at the end. We're like, crap, Vera's probably gonna get here and we'll already be done. But I appreciated like even having a good 15, 20 minutes just to talk to you guys about the game afterward.
You think the guy who chopped Mr. Sumino's head off is just going to call it quits and sing Kumbaya?
I mean, not if he doesn't know the words to Kumbaya. I don't even know what Kumbaya means. It sounds like some type of spicy stew that you get from New Orleans. Don't talk about the beheading, it's all coming back up. But surely there's a chance we could talk with him.
Hey. No way! How could any future entrust us at this stage? The same goes for us. After everything that's happened, we can't trust them either. They might even pretend to be peaceful to deceive us.
To be fair, Veshness did that in the first timeline. So that is a legit complaint.
That happened in your future, right, right, Sumino?
You're not wrong. We're gonna flash back to that. Oh, that's right, it's before we could understand, so Emo was acting as a translator.
I would never let an enemy get away. Your death was decided from the start. A superior being such as myself wants you to die, so you should die for me.
So we're stuck fighting until one side is completely wiped out?
I know it's brutal, but what war isn't?
Well, most wars don't end in the complete eradication of the other side.
Especially when the survival of an entire species is at stake. We'll never be able to join forces. It's them or us. You've already made up your minds anyway, haven't you?
Well, even if we wanted to try talking, we'd have to weaken him first. Oh, maybe that's what we'll do the next time we fight. We won't quite kill him, but we'll get him just almost dead, and then he can help us fight Veshness, maybe? But figuring out how to do that is the problem. Our attacks hardly affected him at all. Maybe if Shion gave it everything he had, we could get somewhere.
We might have a chance if he fights at full power, but relying on that alone is risky. He's been a little unstable lately, too. He's not even here today. A way to do some damage to this ultra-tough commander.
We can't scratch him from the outside, so what if we kill him from the inside instead? See, that's what I'm saying! Yugamu will have a cheap trick. Sounds like Yugamu has an idea. I should talk to him, but first I want to talk to everybody else. Eito, how are your eyes doing? I better hear what Yugamu has to say. Seems like he might be onto something. Well, dang it, I can't waste time. I can still waste time, but the game won't reward me for it. Yugamu! You said we found a way to attack an enemy from inside in your last timeline, right? Oh yeah, it was like the big poison cocktail of chemicals that Nozomi ate and then climbed inside the worm thing. Right.
I looked into it and found that Commander DNA has some strange cells that are clearly different from regular humans.
Oh, do we still have, can we harvest DNA from Ava's corpse that we buried? Her mummified corpse, and then make the poison again?
I succeeded in formulating a poison that attacks those cells. Call it a bioweapon that only works on commanders.
Are you suggesting we use poison? I've actually already begun researching it. I'm developing a virus that only attacks cryptoglobin. I was able to extract all kinds of fluids, thanks to Ava and her willingness to help me. So he Chad, is the implication here he did not wait until Ava was dead to collect her fluids? Yugamu's still being freaky. All kinds of fluids. Oh, I wanted to exchange fluids with my wife. But similar to the one you told us about, this won't have any effect unless the target ingests a large quantity. How did you get the enemy to consume it last time? Nozomi ate it, and then Commander ate Nozomi. Last time, we used it on the commander that absorbed Ima and the others. Nozomi swallowed the poison herself and got absorbed intentionally. I see. No, I don't see. I just like saying that sometimes now. Just lighten the mood here. Hey, I can't. Are people smiling at that? I don't hear laughing, but I'm missing out on visual cues. Since it only works on Cryptoglobin, the effect should be lessened for Nozomi since its power is weaker in her. Okay, but that was a commander that like that absorbed people and we could extract. Would this kill Nozomi? Because I mean that was the whole point of protagonists going back in time. It's not worth winning if Nozomi dies. Hey! But we're fighting someone else this time, so we can't use the same trick. I'm good. He doesn't know about it. In that case, I'll have to try altering the poison so it can be transmitted by other means. Kaifi! Raid with a party one! Welcome, Kaifi. Is either Vero or Crystal here to do a quick shout out for Kaifi? If not, I can go ahead and do that myself and then I'll read some chat. I'm still quite a bit behind in chat. How are you doing, Kaifi? I don't see the shout out happening, so I'm assuming that Vera and or Crystal might have stepped away for a moment. So let me do a quick shout out. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Let me do a shout out for you. Let's see, what were you playing? Deadlock. All right, let's see. Oh, is this, it's Binding of Isaac, right? I think. I've never played the game, but this looks like what I imagine Binding of Isaac looks like. Wait, no, or maybe not. I don't know what that is. But how are you, Kaifi? How is your stream tonight? Let me read some chat because I am so far behind still. Quickett says, yes, there's 2 crossovers I had. Both are good. Oh my gosh, Wendy. Oak says, also the first episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 came out. That is Steel Ball Run, right? I think. And that one is like a new universe, like a new continuity is my understanding, I think. I don't really know. Quickett said Jigen is so good in them. When he says, Oak says, I haven't seen it yet because, to be honest, I'm not caught up to part 6. When he says more like, G-Goat. Quickett says he interacts with them, Conan the most, especially in the second movie. I think you would enjoy that. I like that they can have multiple crossovers, just that, because they're both grounded enough. It's like, yeah, they're in the same universe. When he says, yo, I need to watch that ASAP, and a timestamp 1 hour, 25 minutes. And I'm still 25 minutes behind. When he says, on that note, I probably am going to peace out for the night. Good night, gang. I missed y'all so much. And I'm going to be back tomorrow. Mwah. The One Piece is real. Good night, Wendy. Thank you so much for being here. It was awesome having you. Thank you. And speaking of thank you also to Kaifi again for the raid. I do hope your stream went well. Quita says, good night. Hope you enjoy the crossovers, whatever you watch. And Wendy on the way out with a hydrate command. I'll do that. Then I'll check YouTube chat. Then we will get back into the game. Thank you very much, Wendy. Over on YouTube. And did we officially say goodnight to Blaziken? I think so, right? Goodnight, Blaziken, if we didn't. Sveta says, imagine calling your son Mervrum. Because wasn't that a joke in, it was some Mel Brooks movie. I want to say like Robin Hood Men in Tights. I think that was like the sheriff of Nottingham's first name and he was embarrassed by it's like Mervyn. Something like that, right? Katrina says, what is going on right now? So we got our head cut off. And we're back because this is not that big of a deal. And so yeah, now we're deciding that we need to poison the bad guy the next time we fight him because he was too OP. If that makes sense. Blaziken said we are strategizing on how to beat the giant dragon. Oh, Blaziken is still here. So in case you didn't hear me, good night, Blaziken. Like I said, happy birthday to your dad. Have a good rest of your night. Have an awesome day tomorrow. And Katrina says bye. And then Katrina says I'm still here. Lol. Okay, thank you for being here. And again, Katrina, especially since, like I said, you don't know this game. And you're still hanging out, so that means a lot. I appreciate that. Okay, let's play a bit more. I'm at least caught up on YouTube, not on Twitch, but I'm caught up on YouTube. In that case, I'll have to try altering the poison so it can be transmitted by other means. Was that an option before? Do you think you'll have time? Well, there's no telling when Dalshia might come again. If push comes to shove, we might just have to cram someone with the poison down his throat. Will we get to choose who to kill again? What? In response to Takemaru's suggestion, everyone's gaze turned to Sira. Oh, I'm Sira. Oh, yes, eat Saray. Saray, because he's a robot. He can die. Yes, and he's even shaped like a pill. I'm more like an egg or a marshmallow, but that's like swallowable. Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, I don't know what's going on, but if you're all on the same page, that can only be a good thing.
Yugamu, let me help. I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but still.
Thanks. It'll be quite heartening to have you as my assistant. I'm gonna go check on Shion. I'm worried about how he's holding up.
Then take me with you. He might not be able to hear me, but I want to let him know I'm there for him anyway.
As you wish. Let's get going then.
Nozomi and Yugamu left for the biolab, while Tsubasa and Sirei headed for the defense room. The rest of us decided to prepare for the impending battle. Loading, saving. Okay, so now we're probably gonna have free time. Those two have got the poison handled. I'll just have to do whatever I can while they're working on it. I've got to use whatever time we have left wisely. If we can't defeat this commander, we're not going to survive. Free time! All right, let's save our game. And, how much materials do we have to make more potions? Oh, wait, wrong button. I want to do this one. Because we got some textiles, only about 700. Let's see if we can buy some stuff from the biolab. But can we talk to Aito? I want to see what Aito says now that he's out and about. Because like before he was always in his cage, like, oh, you're hideous. What kind of stuff does he say now? Aito. Nothing else to do but try at this point. I'll protect everyone with my life. He's back to being wholesome, I guess. So yeah, let's check for, see if they're, how expensive things are. Oh, we can't do it while they're working. Well, great. Just dandy. But I assume we'll still be able to do it eventually, so I'll just have a few automated expeditions out here, and we'll just burn through whatever free times we have in hoping that we collect more textiles. Because I think those are used primarily for the potions that we need to upgrade. Begin exploration! And so we're gonna do once again. Okay, Ugamu isn't available, so we need plants and textiles. And not that it really matters. Let's take Kako. I feel like sometimes we'd see stuff on expeditions that are like, if Kako's here, you get a bonus. So yeah, there we go. Not that it matters, because when we do it automated, we get hardly anything. Come on, give me textiles, give me textiles, give me textiles. Okay, a little bit. Oh, a lot of it. Oh, that was good, 150 textiles. Nice, that was a very good round. Ding doring ding boring.
At ease, soldier.
Okay, same as usual for the nighttime. And then we're gonna be at like day 90. We're gonna be 90% of the way through with this second run. Another day gone. Day 100 is almost here. I'm sure Dalshi will strike any moment now. Let me save again, because I don't want the game to crash and to lose that good bunch of materials. The alarm could go off at any time, so we can't let our guard down. I spent the night shifting between shallow sleep and alertness, doing everything I could to remain cautious, and so ended my second attempt at day 89. Day 90! Does Syria have a special announcement on day 90? Let's find out. Hey!
Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Remember this from last time? Oh, and it's all the dead characters. I miss Kurara and Darumi and Kyoshka. But mainly Kurara.
Wowee! It is your 90th day of active service at Last Defense Academy. The time humanity has longed for is almost upon us. We're really in the home stretch now. In 10 days, you'll have your happy ending, and all of you will become heroes who saved humanity.
By doing a genocide.
Oh, that's right. Messages of encouragement have been flooding in from the people on the satellite. If you're interested, I'll be happy to share them with you.
Oh yeah, last time we wouldn't have been able to hear this because he was already dead. So I wonder if we can actually go and listen to those. Pew! Ugh. I was so tense all night, I hardly slept at all. But that's just the kind of situation we're in right now. I'd better head to the cafeteria. Anybody to talk to on the way down? Okay, they're in the biolab. We can't go into there. So yeah, let's just head on down to the cafeteria. Let's see. Over on Twitch, Vera says to Wendy, good night, Wendy. It was nice to have you. Get some rest. Wendy said, I've been talking about One Piece so much I spelled peace as peace. Peace like piece as piece like a chunk. I'm cooked. Good night, Wendy. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Oak says, Logan, get your tongue away from the whole days, you piece of filtiga. Crystal says, where your head at? Vera says, laughing. Oak says, a filtiga is a Lithuanian dish made of raw lamb. And Logan tears /J. Aw, don't tell Frulzy. Frulzy, I think, would actually make that. Oak says, I asked, your AI slop bores me. Is that like is that a website or is that like someone on social media? How to get Logan a girlfriend, and they said, quote, act super nice to her and only make her your main, and only make her, sorry, act super nice to her and only her. Yeah, the punctuation from AI slop bores me, apparently isn't very good. Act super nice to her and only her, make her your main focus, and make her feel like the only girl you care for. And that's, I guess, nice. Probably shouldn't be your only focus, but I'd have to meet her first, and that's the biggest obstacle. Oak says, the problem is, we don't have her yet. Queen says, Johnny Pop's got so many different flavors. They have rainbow, watermelon, cotton candy, and more reddish rainbow one with different fruits, and it has cane sugar, but you can barely taste it. So good. My favorite rainbow sherbet is probably Baskin Robbins, because they have... instead of lime, which is good, lime sherbet is great, but they replace it with pineapple, which makes it really good for like making a milkshake out of it. Queen says, I bought a box of 8 before and ate all 8 before I realized, so now I got 2 boxes. Weedle says, hello, Logan. Weedle, you just missed it. Wendy was here for most of the night. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Weedle, like you guys were like ships passing in the night. How are you, Weedle? Crystal says, oh, by the way, I asked something in the 100 line channel, Queen Katie. Queen says, oh, let me check. Crystal, did you not even see my message there? Crystal says, okay, so Queen says, you're acting like that when you have these skeleton badges, so funny. Crystal said, your message just came in. Queen says, what do you mean just came in? Crystal says, crying emoji. Queen says, that was an hour ago. Crystal says, I didn't know. I had no notice earlier. Crying face. Queen says, I even pinged you, I'm pretty sure. Did you pull up Vero and sleep snooze them? Crystal says, you did. Crying face. Over on YouTube, I think we're probably still caught up. Yeah, I'm still caught up there. Okay, let's play a little bit more. I didn't expect Shion any. I didn't expect to see Shion anyway, but Yugamu and Nozomi aren't here either. They must be busy working on that poison.
Hey, did you hear this morning's announcement about the messages from the complex? I wonder who sent them. Could they be idols or actresses or just normal people as long as they have large boobs?
It's nobody you know. You don't have a single friend in the complex.
Don't bring that up.
It is kind of depressing knowing none of our memories are real. Friends, family, all of it. I never did have friends, so... I mean, you don't have your dog anymore, though, Shoma.
Hey, you have us. We'll be besties forever, even after this is over. I mean, unless we all die, which is a realistic possibility.
Sniffle, thank you. Oh, he's actually taking the compliment rather than deflecting. He's growing.
But the end is really coming. It's already day 90.
I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye to this school yet. I've spent most of my time here either off campus or in a cage.
By the way, how did you spend your time when you were with the invaders, Mr. Outsuki?
In a cage. Oh, you want to hear about that? It's a long tale of adventure and intrigue, you know. Hey, we'll pass. Sounds like a waste of time to me. That's going to be the running gag, that he wants to tell us stuff where he's like, no, we hate you, Ato. We hate Ato. You are all aware we still have 2 challenges awaiting us before day 100. Wouldn't it be best if we concentrated on overcoming them?
Shizuhara is right. The days ahead are going to be harder than ever. I, for one, need to be more on guard than ever since the alarms don't work for Dalshia.
Hey.
Which means I can't stand around here flapping my jaw. I'll be heading back now. Pew.
You're always just showing up out of nowhere. At any rate, we need to get ready for our next battle. I sure hope Yugamu and Nozomi managed to rework the poison in time. We'd have to trust they would. There wasn't anything the rest of us could do about that. We ate a light breakfast and went our separate ways to train and prepare. Another day of free time? There's no sense in just waiting around for Nozomi and Yugamu to finish. I need to do what I can in the meantime. What should I do today? Wish Dermo was here, because Dermo has played this game all the way through, so we could find out, like, how much actual content there is left in these last 10 days. I'm curious if we're, like, are we gonna finish this game this week? Mayhaps, peradventure, perchance. Let's just go outside and do another automated mission. Since I doubt we can, we probably still can't upgrade our potions. I don't think there's any place other than the biolab we can do that. Darn it! Because they've given materials, no. Hope we'll have at least one day where we can do that. Oh, I also got to keep an eye out for Shion, except he's probably not out and about. Because we've sometimes been able to hang out with him. Okay. Let's just do another, like I said, another automated thing. I might save scum this if it doesn't give me any textiles. There we go. Begin exploration. There we are.
Shall we?
And I'll read some more in the chat. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's watch. Come on. Give me textiles. Give me textiles. You gave me 0 textiles, game. Game, you're a worthless game. Game, I hate you so much. Why are you the things you choose to be, game? I don't like that. We're gonna scum that save. That did not happen. That does not exist in the timeline. We need at least something. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just needs to be something. Oak says I have to go early. Oh, I have therapy tomorrow morning. Oh no, Oak, thank you for being here. Says thank you for the very nap with a kid stream. It made me smile. Good night, everyone. Love y'all. Thank you for being here, Oak. Have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Hope everything goes well with therapy tomorrow. And we'll hopefully see you tomorrow for some Hollow Knight. Sleep well. Quick, get a message from Vero. This is what the message says, so it's like a quote. Horrible internet, you guys. Can you guys say, I thank you for the very chill Commander stream? Oh no, so Vero's gone too. Vero, if you could somehow see this on the VOD, thank you for being here. I'm sorry the internet is still being a problem for you. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your night. So do we need, wait, with so many people going to bed, do we need to turn off slow mode on Twitch? Like how far behind am I at this point, would you guys say? All right, let's do this again. Begin exploration.
Move out!
And thank you, Queen Katie, for relaying that message along to us. Okay, there's a little bit of textiles. Okay, I'll take that. We'll move on. Crystal says Vero's internet went to heaven. It got eaten by a shark again is what happened. Don't. Is it going to be the same nighttime announcement as usual?
Soldiers. It's time. The countdown to day 100 ticks on.
Wait, is this a new message?
Just a little longer until it'll all be over.
I can't remember if we saw this on the first round. Did he always have a full-on throne?
I'm fully confident you'll pull through. But don't let your guard down now. Be sure to rest when you can. That's all, folks. Good night.
I'm not sure if that was a new one or not. Crystal said, happy birthday to Blaze's dad, Bucky, with a little Dorito. Oh, and a quiche emote. How are you, Bucky? Another day done. With so few days left, our next battle must be coming soon. I can hardly get myself to sit still, but keeping up my stamina is part of being prepared. I need to get a good night's rest so I can be ready for anything. I forced myself to sleep in order to conserve my energy. At least we're burning through some days, getting closer to day 100. Oh, it's gonna be the final.
Huh?
Wait, did we have this Karawa dream before? I remember we had the one where she was like in the invader's hand, but I thought that was like somewhere in the 80s. Have we had this one before? And so now we can like examine this in the context of knowing that she was outside of our capsule when we were a kid.
Taki, you're awake. But thank goodness you're awake now. Welcome back, Taki.
So, it was all.
Oh no, we had this. This was where it was trying to fake us out and make us think that this whole game was a dream. Yeah, we did have this one. And it was like, no, it's not a dream.
It's going to be okay, Taki. I don't know what happened, but
I hope she doesn't glitch out and turn into Dalshia and like eat us.
I'm always by your side. You know that, right? Just like you always protect me. I'll be sure to protect you too. Taki, I love you.
That's how you know it wasn't a real dream. Because a girl loved us. Day 91! Ding dong bing bong!
Good morning, troops!
Same as
It's your
usual.
91st. I'm sure you're aware. So work well, and work...
Oh no, that was a new one. So hang on, let me pull up the log and see what he said. Transcript. It's your 91st day of active service at Last Defense Academy. 9 days remain until the time humanity has longed for is upon us. Okay, so I'm guessing from here on out, there'll be like maybe unique messages. I'm sure you're aware, but the fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders, okay? So work well and work together for the sake of all mankind. A dream about Karawa, who exists only in my memories. Until now, those dreams had always strengthened my resolve to keep fighting. But now I knew they weren't spontaneous. They'd been induced artificially to give me a motive to fight and to raise this planet. Even for all that, memories of my days with Karawa are still precious to me. They may not be real, but that feeling is. And I'm not just fighting for her anymore. I have other reasons too.
When this is all over, when we get back to a normal life, would you like to go out somewhere with me?
Honestly, having a cute girl into you going on a date is a good motivation to get through just about anything. I just have to make this work. All right, let's save. We'll head down to the cafeteria. And I don't know, maybe another free time? These free times might be somewhat useless if we can't upgrade our potions anymore. Anybody on the way down? Oh, we can talk to Moko out here. Let's see, over on the Twitch chat, there's where Kaifi did the raid. Thank you again for the raid, Kaifi. Kaifi said, Logan! Deadlock keeps putting me with people who have been playing way longer than me. Okay, so that's a game where you play with other people, so as matchmaking. I'm sorry, did you have fun though? Kaifi said, yeah, it's TPO, oh, the Binding of Isaac to Boyd, the Binding of Isaac, but yeah, there were people yelling at me for not healing them because they are weirdos. Queen hit his head, yeah. In both Lupin and Detective Conan crossovers, it feels so weird for a bit watching them. Because they also included characters who look more human, because those characters are not in the Detective Conan style. That is weird when you have a crossover between franchises that are in such completely different styles. That like some of the humans aren't gonna look human. AMC with an emote and a hydrate. Thank you very much, AMC. I will do that right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Queen Katie says, in the entire 190 plus days Logan has spent so far, his greatest enemy was textiles. Well, like if I was just playing on my own, I could take all the time I wanted on an expedition and collect lots of them. But I don't want to put you guys through that because it's such a boring thing to watch, you know? right, let's talk to Moko. I'm almost caught up, as I can see on chat. Oh, hang on, we got somebody new over on, wait, no, not new, but a returning visitor over on YouTube. Because let's see, yeah, let me read some more. I think I gotta scroll up a little bit. Sveta says, Hiruko, no. For once, I'm actually interested in what Eito is talking because I want to know more about commanders. Katrina says, good night, goodbye. Good night, Katrina. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Quita says, do you want to know how many free time days are left? Because I can check that on my guide. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that'd be helpful because then we can know on the last day to check and see if we can upgrade our potions finally. If you can tell us like what day is the last of our free time days, maybe. Kermit the Wise says, guess who's finally back? Is it you, Kermit the Wise? Good to see you. How are you? Says, gonna have this in the background while I play my video games. I finally got Ace Attorney. Nice. The first one? I hope you're enjoying it. Did you guys see? I almost posted this on the Discord, but I don't want to break my own rule about like not posting, like, because it has to do with a ROM, and I don't want to, I don't know the legality of it, and I don't want to like post stuff that could potentially be illegal. But somebody made a Game Boy ROM, like a Game Boy, like classic Game Boy of the first Ace Attorney game. And have you guys seen this? And then let's see, Quickita says, after the battle on day 93, you got 4 free time days left in this route. Okay, so after the next battle, we will probably be able to upgrade our potions then. So thank you, Queen Katie. I appreciate that. Katrina says, I'm still here, lol. Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying goodbye and goodnight to us. Well, I'm glad that you're still here. Thank you, Katrina. Quita says the final free day is 98, so keep that in mind. Thank you. I may need a reminder on that next stream. Because, but wow, at that rate, we'll probably finish this game very soon. And Katrina says, somehow, I appreciate you sticking with us, Katrina. All right, now we will talk to Moko Mojiro.
Takumi, what's the matter? You look like totally ghastly.
Not the first thing I want a girl to say upon seeing me, but what's done is done.
Did you have a nightmare?
A nightmare? Huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Well, that can totally happen. It's normal given the situation we're in. We're down to less than 10 days now. Let's hustle! 1 plus 1 does not equal 2.
What?
1 plus 1 does not equal 2. For us, it equals 200 because we're 10 times stronger.
Well, then it should still only be 20. Moko, that's not math. Yeah, right. I don't like your math, Moko. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. Let's see, over on Twitch, Quickita said, wait, the characters on the right side of Suray's screen are also including characters that died / could have died, because Ima there in the first rune, Gaku Takamaru could have died to choices. Oh, I wonder if that's intentional. Wait, no, because on the left side, Hiruko was there. I think she was covered up by my camera. So it can't be like only that side survives. I would imagine that like in all the routes, that it's certainly possible for just about, I would imagine almost anybody can die in the routes. Maybe, possibly. Good morning, Takumi. Shion, you made it! Yes, I couldn't say hold up in there anymore. Maybe we'll be able to have another bonding event with him in the next free time hangout. Last time he was in one of the hallways, right? I only have a few more days left. I want to spend as much time with you guys as I can. Oh, that's another thing to say to Katrina. Oh yeah, because in fact Tsubasa is saying, that's right, when the war is over, we'll have to say goodbye to you. Yeah, Katrina, Flaming Boy Shion is a baby in an orb in our defense room. But he has these magic powers and he manifests as this thing. But he's a literal baby in a big golden ball. And at the end of 100 days, he dies. And the last time we did 100 days through, Eito killed him because Eito was a traitor, big traitor sin. This time the baby is just gonna, just gonna die. That's right, when the war is over, we'll have to say goodbye to you.
I was just starting to really warm up to him too.
I feel it's important to treasure my time with all of you because it's so limited. And our hardships aren't over yet. The most brutal battle of all still awaits us. So let's do this together. We're not alone, we have each other. We can overcome this together as friends. I know we can do it. Eito told me to say that. Power of friendship, yay. When you put it that way, we have to find a way for sure.
Yeah, let's do it! Do we got this? Everyone answer me, do we got this?
We got this! right, let's all come together and win this war once and for all. That's right, I'm not alone. I have my team, my friends, my family, except the ones who died and are buried outside. I still miss them. We can rise to the challenge as a unified front. Just the idea gives me some small salvation. I glanced at it, I misread that as salivation. Salvation. We won't lose, guys. We'll take back our future with our own hands. Oh my! Oh, it's truly lovely to have such ugly friends supporting each other. Roused by Shion's words, we triumphantly devoured breakfast. After that, we all set to work preparing for the next defensive battle. I wonder if we'll get to the next one. We still got like 45 minutes left in tonight's stream. Maybe we'll reach it. There's no time to waste. Everyone else is busting their butts to be at their best. So many B words that aren't bad words. I need to do whatever I can too. Free time. Save. Let's see if Shion in the halls anywhere. Oh, there he is in the Gift-O-Matic Rec Room. So we're gonna have a bonding event with Shion before we do another automated expedition. While we just wait for the poison to be done. Shion!
I'm still awestruck by how I can converse with everyone like this. I always thought I would die in that capsule without ever interacting with anyone. I knew I could manifest myself like this, but I didn't think my voice would reach anyone. But it did. All because you came back from the future, Takumi. I'll always be grateful to you for that. Thank you for making my wish come true.
You're welcome, dying baby man.
Thank you for being friends with someone like me.
I know, a baby. Usually that's weird because of like the age difference, but we made an exception.
I suppose it's too soon to be thanking you yet. But I wanted to say it while I still had the chance.
Your bond with Shion is stronger now. I wonder if we missed any, because like for a while I wasn't really looking for him. If we check the report card, it should like tell us, wait, do we even have him in our report card? I guess we don't. I was gonna check our bond level, because like everybody else has 5-star ranks. Wait, how is Eito 5? I think we did like 2, we did 1 bond. Why is he 5? We gave him 3 gifts. We should be 1 star. Eito is in freaking love with us. I wish in real life you could look up the number of stars someone has for a bond with you and just see how much they love you. I still can't believe I'm part of the team now. It's been my dream to go to school with everyone like this. Wow, okay. Eito is quantifiably obsessed with us. It's different, very different. All right, let's save. Do another automated expedition and just hope we get textiles. All right, begin exploration.
Let's move.
Come on, textiles. Oh, it's 90s. It's okay. It's not great, but that's pretty good. I'll take that over 0. And I should also read some more chat. Oh, actually, no, we should wait and see if it's going to be a new message for the evening.
At ease, soldiers. Another day of fine work, everyone. You've done well. For each other. And for humanity.
Yosh.
Get some shut-eye and take care. Well then. Good night.
Good job. Let's see, Queen says, I was wondering where Dermo was. Honestly, I hope Dermo's doing okay. I mean, Dermo's still active over on the Discord, so I don't think we need to worry. Crystal says, Textiles final boss versus Logan. Queen said, Textiles, the paragon of exploration. I just wish that it wasn't so lopsided on which of these materials we need to upgrade things. I mean, granted, I guess I could upgrade our attacks a bit more, but I feel like at this point, I'd be better off prioritizing the potions, you know? Because we've upgraded a bunch of them pretty darn well. Maybe that's what I should have been doing though, is spending, because actually, yeah, I don't know if they require textiles or not. Day 91 is over and done. There's not much time left, and there's no future for us if we fail. We need to fight to take back our future, even if that future is built by sacrificing the people of this planet. I made the choice to walk that path with my friends by my side. See, Kaiba said, but yeah, I was having fun, so I was doing good. Also, the adrenaline is going, and the nighttime cold meds are giving me sleepies again. I'm sorry, are you feeling better? Because, yeah, you have a cold, right? 3 says, I'm still here. Good to see you still here, 3, thank you.
Adam troops, Time to rise and shine! It's your 92nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
So yeah, so right behind my screen right here is Hiroko. So maybe the other side is like people who could die on the second route then. Because anyone over on this side? Well, I mean, yeah, Shoma can, but not... I guess he was an option in the same way like Takemura was. So I'm just going to assume that everybody is dieable except for Protag, probably.
The goal is right in front of you!
Oh, right there.
All of humanity is cheering for you!
Oh crap, I should be going to the war room to ask Sirei about like the... Okay, I might after this save and then reload a previous one and see what would happen if we went to the war room to talk to him. I didn't even think about that because he has like people that want to like messages deliver. We might get unique dialogue.
A bright and happy future awaits you! A new history for humanity will soon begin! All of you will pull off a monumental and historical achievement for mankind!
Pew! Yeah, well, guess I better get up. First up, I had to hustle over to the cafeteria. Need to build up my stamina for the next attack. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna save. And there. Well, do we automatically go to the cafeteria? No, we don't. We don't. Actually, yeah, so I'll save now because I think that probably is signifying that. So now here, hang on. I'm going to load. And we're gonna just load up one of these days. We're at the entrance hall here. So this, I think, was before our first expedition. And I wanna see what happens if we go to the war room to try and talk to Sirei. I assume he's in the war room. That's where he said he'd be, right? Wait, where? That's the... Does he not actually have messages for us? Oh, I feel let down. A large monitor shows what's going on in the school. Okay, I guess I didn't miss anything then. Got my hopes up for unique content. See, Chris says 9 days left. Oh, it's even less. Now it's 8 days left. Kyvie says, anyways, I eat now. Have a good stream, Mr. Roboto. Thank you for being here, Kyvie. Thank you for the raid. You have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Be good, feeling better. Let's talk to Ato on the way down. But yeah, to Katrina, who is new to this game, there's like a lot of just kind of wasting time between fights. This game really did not have enough story to pad out to 100 days. Good morning, Takumi! Are you on your way to the cafeteria? I was too, but since I can't see, I lost my way. No one seems to want to help me. Would you mind holding my hand and leading the way? Would you mind interdigitizing our fingers? Would you mind if I kind of rub the side of your hand with my thumb as we hold hands? Occasionally pick up your hand and kiss the back of it. Even like kiss your wrist. That's probably romantic. Put my arm around you. I'm just to help me down there. I just need to know the way. It's the type of thing a service animal would be willing to do. Don't be shy. We're comrades who support each other now and hold hands with each other and make out while watching Netflix.
Hey!
Heck no! Figure it out yourself. Kick you in the crotch and run away. Yeah, not surprising. I knew you'd say that. Do you know that we have 5-star bond level? I suppose I'll just have to navigate in my own way. Pew! With that, Ato made a perfect beeline for the cafeteria. See, he didn't need help. He didn't need help. This is proof of it. He went straight there. He knew the way. Lost my butt. He just wanted my butt. See if there's anybody else on the way down. Okay, let's just go to the cafeteria because Nozomi and Yugamu are still in the lab. And I'll read a couple more comments in the chat once we're down here. There we go. Let's see, Queen with a timestamp, 2 hours, 18 minutes. Oh, I'm like 5 minutes behind is all. In fact, I'm almost caught up by just one comment. Because we are close-ish to the 2.5 hour mark. Over on the Twitch side, for those who haven't gone to bed yet, if you want to keep an eye out for raid suggestions over on Twitch, now would be just a darn tootin' splendid time to look for those. Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Yeah, Queen said final free day is day 98, so bear that in mind. Katrina says somehow said it was for you, lol, and then laughing face. Well, I appreciate you staying up for the stream here, Katrina. Kermit the Wise says Steel Ball run today and Dr. Stone soon. I'm having a great day. Oh, dude, I'm still like I think a full season behind in Dr. Stone. And even farther behind on JoJo. I need to get caught up on that. I think I was just still at the very beginning of the Josuke season. Sveta says, smooth, Ato. Real smooth. I mean, dude, like if you gouged out your own eyeballs and stepped on them in front of all your friends, wouldn't you use that as like an excuse to hold hands with people? So it says using his scheming power of flirting, but he was too transparent. Like I said, he went straight down there, straight down. Okay.
No sign of Nozomi and Yugamu today either.
They've been experimenting together day in and day out. I'm gonna bring them something to eat.
Maybe I should too. Some amanita porridge might help perk them up. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna Google that, because like she always does gross stuff. Amanita porridge. Amanita porridge. I'm not seeing that. I'll just do Amanita. What is Amanita? Amanita. The genus Amanita contains about 600 species of agarics. Okay, so it's a fungus. It's a fungus. Including some of the most toxic known mushrooms found worldwide, as well as some well-regarded edible species. Okay, so maybe it won't kill them. I think that's more likely to put them to sleep permanently.
Oh.
Is it really okay that they're spending all this time alone, together, experimenting? Don't you have any problems with that, Mr. Sumino?
Why would I? Besides, they're doing this for us. Come on. I do like that the other characters, they know. It's obvious. He's into Nozomi. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't on my mind, but I know those two must be working frantically right now.
Do you think they'll have the poison ready in time?
If they don't, we're going to have to come up with another plan. Oh, speak of the devil! Huh? My hearing has gotten better since I lost my sight. I can hear their footsteps. Just as Eito predicted, Nozomi and Yugamu walked into the cafeteria a few moments later. Wasn't there some other character that had like supernaturally good hearing? Was it Darumi?
Sorry for the wait. We finished modifying the poison. Now you can finally update your potions. Upgrade them. Probably won't have time before the next fight, though.
Really? It's done? Yeah, but I've been working non-stop, so I'm dead tired now. Could someone please bring me a nice cold cola with ice and lemon, ideally? I do love the fact that every time they've been very consistent. Whenever he gets super tired after working hard, he asks if someone can give him a cola. And nobody ever does! He's saved our butts so many times. And all he wants is a cola.
I'll give you enough to drown in later. Just hurry and tell us about the poison.
See? And he's gonna forget.
Oh, for the love of murder. You don't know how to treat a man.
That's not how I want to be treated. I don't like cola. I like caffeine-free Dr. Pepper. Maybe a nice cherry 7-Up would be appreciated, though. Or a grape soda. Oh, I could go for grape soda right now. Oh yeah, let's see if we can talk to other people. I'd better see what Yugamu has to say. I wonder how he's altered the poison. This game isn't even coming up with dialogue for them to say in these random moments. Boo. Let's talk to Yugamu. So, how did you alter the poison? How is it gonna work on the enemy?
I tested out a few different ways, but in the end, one stood out as the best and most effective way to administer it.
Is like a poison dart? No, because we probably have a hard time piercing his skin. I'm gonna say gas. Because like he'll have to breathe, right? What's he gonna do? Hold his breath for a few seconds as he moves to a different part of the battlefield, which is entirely possible.
Oh. And that's as an aerosol.
I was right, gas!
Huh? Arizona? The heck are you talking about? Isn't that where the Grand Canyonal is?
Aerosol, you simpleton. It's a fine mist that can be inhaled. You are in high school, right? Haven't you learned anything at all?
He never went to high school. He's a test tube teenager, Hiruko.
Shut up, it ain't my fault. High school was all a false memory anyway.
In other words, we vaporize the poison and get Dalcia to inhale it.
The problem is it takes longer than usual for it to take effect. We can't use it at close range without getting caught in it either. Man, there's always some freaking catch!
And let me guess, Nozomi's gonna be the only one who can, like, get close enough to do it, because if we inhale it, we all have cryptoglobin and it'll hurt us.
It sounds way more promising than trying to chuck a vial of it in his mouth, though.
So what are we gonna do? How do we get him to breathe in the poison gas?
I guess we'll just have to fill Sirei up with it and throw him at the enemy.
Oh, that's That's better than having Nozomi do it. Why are we not using him as a weapon? I'm gonna read some more in the chat. I'm gonna read a little bit more. I might even catch up completely because I'm just that close. Quita says, if Logan actually reaches the next battle tonight, I wonder if we'll get overtime or not. I mean, I guess we could. I'd feel bad if we do overtime tonight just because right now at the moment, so many people are already asleep, but we could. I don't think I have to be up early for anything tomorrow. Queen Giddy says, ad quote, lost my butt. He just wanted my butt. Yeah. Am I wrong? He was gonna try and hold one hand with a hand and the other hand was gonna be just cupping a butt cheek. I'm gonna have another sip of water, hang on. Over on YouTube, Kermit says, oh my gosh, I love part 4. You're gonna have a great time. I just need time to watch it is the only thing. There's so many anime that I'm behind on that I need to sit down, but during the day, I end up spending all my time just editing video clips for TikTok and YouTube instead. Kermit says it's literally just like Persona 4. Starlove, how are you doing? Says, oh my gosh, Dr. Stone mentioned, shout out to the Stoners. Wait, hang on, is that what you call Dr. Stone fans? But good to see you, Starlove, unless you're a new Starlove, because I know we've had a Starlove here before, but YouTube has a lot of people with a lot of usernames that are sometimes very similar. So welcome back. Let me know if you're somehow a new one, but yes. And then Sveta says, quote, you don't know how to treat a man. Takumi, I don't think you need to be afraid of anything regarding Yugamu and Nozomi. I don't know, Yugamu, he's into a lot of weird stuff with a lot of anybody. He might sweep her off of her feet without us knowing because we're just too dense and taking too long to make a move. Anyway, let's play a little bit more here. I guess we'll just have to fill Saray up with it and throw him at the enemy.
Actually, I have an idea about that. How about a trap? We can make some kind of landmine that emits the gas when tripped. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Can we make a lot of them, place them all over, and we just know where not to step? Traps were really Kurara's thing. Oh, Kurara. But I'll give it a shot in her place. Are you sure you can handle that? You've been so busy working on the poison already. I'll be all right. This is no time to be resting. In fact, I'll launch into it right away.
Hey!
Just let us know if you're feeling tired, okay? I'll sing you an encouraging song in my mellifluous voice. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
It's pronounced mountain, Moko.
Thanks, Moko. I'm sure that would perk me up.
Oh.
And I can bring you an insect hot pot that will fill you up with energy.
I should apologize to the raiders. I don't know. Not raiders, lurkers. I don't know why I did that. If you stick around, I know we just two people just left. I'm sure people are like, what is that? That is not funny. No, X out of that. Block this page from the internet.
I'll let you know if that's something I need.
Nozomi, you really need to learn to say no. Wait, what was it that Kako offered? An insect hot pot. Okay. After that, we finished eating breakfast and set to training for our next decisive battle. I'd better look alive. Nozomi is really working hard. I need to do whatever I can too. Okay, so now we can upgrade our potions. Just in time. And we got like over 1,000 textiles, so we should be able to do like some decent upgrade, yeah? I think, maybe, possibly. Maybe, baby. Oh, hey, the Gamu's out there now. Let's, yeah, okay. We gotta look for Shion. And we did just, oh, strange room! We gotta do another Shion. Oh, he's hiding. Shion, there you are! Peekaboo. Maybe we can max out his affinity bond rank or whatever.
I've lived my whole life in that capsule, not being able to come out for anything. But while I couldn't move or speak, I could still think.
Which is impressive for a baby. Most babies are not self-aware enough to do that.
They used some special audio equipment to educate me. Everything I know about the TRC and the people I'm meant to protect, I learned from those lessons. I do sometimes wonder what life would have been like if I had been born normal. But there's no real point thinking like that. This is who I am. I'm proud of the fact that I can save everyone. It's something only I can do. Still, if there's really such a thing as a next life, I hope that we'll all meet again someday.
Yay! Your bond with Shion is stronger now from him talking about a baby dying. I still can't believe I'm part of the team now. It's been my dream to go to school. Okay, that's what he said before. Okay, we can't check what our rank is with him because he's not in our report card, yeah? But, like I said, let's go check out the lab. Oh, where is it? There we go. Now we should be able to upgrade our potions. At least a little bit. We never did get Power Panacea. Fully recovers HP, heals status effects, heals fatigue. I mean, I guess that might be useful in a pinch. Extra Desperation Potion. Defense, I feel like hard. Agility Potion is probably gonna be useful because like Nozomi can heal fatigue, but that uses an AP and you have to be close by to her. So let's do another one of these because that's only 75 textiles, so that's not a whole heck of a lot. We still have 1,000. User and area. That's also going to be really good, so we definitely want that. For 150. And max use is +1. Do we want another desperation? Oh, that's expensive, though. These are getting expensive. So how many max uses right now is 6. That's pretty good. Let's save that for right now, and we'll dump the rest in our free times after fighting Veshness. But I feel better about that. We've got a couple of extra uses. Yeah. And we have 1 desperation potion. Although, yeah, that's going to be expensive as well. I think it's good for right now. Let's save. We'll do another automated exploration. And then my guess is we're probably going to have the fight the next day. I can't remember if Queen Katie said the actual day it's going to happen, but it's got to be coming up. So let's head on out. And speaking of Queen Katie, I'm going to read some more comments in the chat. Queen says, I hate how every time I... Oh, wait. Yeah. I hate how every time I see someone who's playing my favorite games, it's not in English, and they're the only one playing it at the time, too. That's the problem when you have, like, really, really niche favorite games, you know? Explore.
Let's go.
Quickett says, because I saw the Nogia category was active, went to see it, and have my filters on, nothing there because it was an English streamer. That's one of the things that I'm like worried about because I really want to stream Nogia. I want to play it, but there doesn't seem to be like any interest in people watching it, you know? Oh, and AMC with a Hydrate command. Thank you very much, AMC. I will do that right now. Thank you very much, AMC. Ding doring bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's another day of fine work, everyone. You've done well. Get some shut-eye and take care.
Okay, so I think we are repeating the evening announcements now. Phew, bedtime again. Let's save. And what did we time it? Okay, we got like less than a half hour, but I bet we could probably kill Dalsia in that amount of time. Bedtime again. The enemy didn't come today, but that doesn't mean I can lose focus. Our remaining time here will determine our destiny. We need to survive this. For us, and for all of the people we lost along the way, too. So ended my 92nd day at Last Defense Academy. 7 days remained. 7 days. Until day 100. We're gonna do it. We're gonna finish this game. I think next time we will finish this game. Oh, here we go. We're going right into the fight. It started before the morning announcement. Probably as soon as the sun rose. Wow. Okay, so Dalsia must have brought, like, buddies, and they set off the alarm. I leapt out of bed, awakened by the sudden blaring of the alarm. The alarm!
Intruder alert.
Hi, Kyoshka voice.
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
It's Dalsia! He's finally here! This is it. Time for our showdown. I wish instead of a gecko, Dalsia looked like a llama. Then it could be the Dalsia llama. I immediately flew out of my room and ran as fast as I could to the war room. Oh, and I gotta make sure to watch Ato on the animation, right? And see his eyes are closed if he doesn't have the sunglasses on.
Is everyone here? Are you ready?
Is it Dalsia?
Yeah. Yes, he walked right in. He's brought plenty of lackeys with him, too.
So that's why the alarm went off this time.
He really intends to finish us, doesn't he?
But it's pretty bold of him to just come straight in, and it seems like he was waiting for morning to come.
Enough about that. What about the poison gas trap?
That's a good thing she didn't take a break then.
I managed to finish it. Thank goodness I spent all night working on it.
Sweet, nice going, Nozomi.
The thing is, I was only able to make one, so we'll only get one chance at this. That's all we need. More importantly, are you feeling okay after not sleeping? Of course, I'm not concerned about that right now. Here's the trap.
Looks cool.
You put it on the ground like a regular landmine. When an enemy comes within range, it will trip the sensors and activate automatically. I'm gonna find a place to set this. Once it's in place, I'll need you to lure Dalcia over to it.
Will we get, like, enveloped in it too? So when it goes off, he will inhale the poison. We will too.
If that weakens him, we might finally be able to land some attacks.
But considering how strong he is, it'll still be tough beating him, even if he's not at full strength.
We're just gonna have to work together to make it happen.
I'll act as support. I'll provide you with instructions from here.
All that's left is Shion. Is he okay?
I'm right here.
Is it too weak for us to see him? I'm gonna read a couple more comments to chat. Oh, Queen Katie with a raid suggestion. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. I will copy that down right now into my text file over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because, yeah, we will need to be checking these out in a little bit. Oh, and Nora popped in! How you doing, Nora? Are you still streaming? Says raid suggestion. Me! I'll take that as meaning you are still streaming. Quigita says, Nora, how was your stream? Quigita says, Kurara, I miss her. Me too. Timestamp, 2 hours, 32 minutes. I'm only 9 minutes behind. Quigita said those watchers really use the pen from Men in Black and erase their memory of that probably. Nora says, I'm still streaming! So you're still live. Are you still Gardic phoning it up? Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Oh, I gotta scroll up a little bit. Kermit says, Dr. Stone is elegant. I enjoy it. I just need to get caught up on it. Blaziken said, Logan, I just came back long enough to update you on the Scyther hunt. It just dawned on me that I can buy a Scyther from the game corner for 5,500 coins. Money isn't an issue, so I can literally just buy them wholesale. Now, good night for real. Okay, so like more than one. Wow. Wow. So I could make an entire team of... I still need to get metal coats and trade them to get Sizors. But that is amazing. So thank you, Blaziken, for popping in. Blaziken said, literally remember that in my dream somehow. Thank you, Blaziken. Now have a good night. You've earned it. You've earned it. Kurma says, started JoJo a month ago, and I've already rewatched part 4 like 3 times. I wish I had the free time for that. Katrina says, I really don't know what's going on right now. Lol. Well, a bad guy is here, and we're gonna kill him and or get killed by him. Maybe a little bit of both. Because I am not good at this game. Oh, let's see. I'm right here. Oh, okay, he is like fully materialized. Sorry for the delay. I'm in fighting form, ready to strike when the time comes. Just let me know whenever you need me. So we're gonna have to do the Shion bomb again. We gotta get the guy's armor down, yeah?
Wonderfully reassuring, as always. Well then, it's about time to get this done.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Everyone?
Yes,
we have to win this.
We can dig this, sucker.
Forget about everything else and give it everything you've got. It's go time. Initiate defensive battle.
Let's save before we go into this, and once again, I want to keep an eye out for Ato's animation to see his eyes closed. Okay. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Okay, where's Ato? Oh, he still got the sunglass on. Wait, is his eye closed underneath the sunglasses? It looked like it. That's neat. The attention to little details like that. I do like that he's back on the team. Yeah, his eye is closed behind there. He's like still awful. And there you can really see his eyes closed. Just not empty sockets. Those are not dark enough sunglasses for what their purpose is. We should just like spray paint them black. Just get a completely solid matte black finish.
He doesn't need to see through them after all.
God of the planet.
And he gets his animation as well.
Plea and lend me thy strength.
And go for it, bro.
Blood of my bond release.
While this is going on, I'll read a couple more. Queen says, huh, you're still up? What even are you doing right now? More like nobody English is playing at this exact time. Lol, I have seen streamers play it at a different time. Okay, so that's good. That is reassuring.
The paragon of warfare, Dalshia.
Oh, am I saying it wrong? Dalsha, not Dalshia? Dalsha. Dalsha. I'm gonna scroll a little bit in the chat too. Okay, so we are doing like different fronts as well. Oh, and I'm almost caught up to the Twitch chat, it looks like. Hang on, I gotta breathe for a second. Since I was in such a rush before the stream, I had to eat like right before I came in the last like half hour leading up to stream, and so I'm got a little bit of indigestion.
Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
You sure brought a lot of minions this time. I thought you hated them.
I wanted to come alone, but I was forced to yield to that woman and her incessant nagging.
Sounds like an old married couple. I wonder if they do it on the reg.
You can't defeat this rebel. You'll never even reach me.
Let's do this, motherfucker.
Hey, language! Language, Takemaru!
That's the spirit.
I'm getting hiccups
okay, everyone,
now.
Let's go. Sire, help us out with your intel.
Roger that. Kirafuji, we're counting on you.
Of course. I've got this.
Sorry, trying to breathe here. Got hiccups, trying to hold my breath. 1 second. You can now use L1 to set poison traps. Poison traps will activate when the boss gets near one, so set them after dealing with the surrounding enemies. You can move it as many times as you would. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, there's a hiccup. I was gonna say, what happens if we put it in the wrong spot? Hang on, I just really gotta hold my breath. These hiccups are bad. I keep muting on them, but I missed that one. Hang on. Okay, I think it's good. Alright, he's got his armor again. Hit Dalshia with the poison trap. Okay, so that's how we end this wave. Is just hitting him with the trap. Okay, let's take a quick look around. So he's here. We got a few enemies that could give us SP. Or not SP, AP, excuse me. What about over here? This is where Tsubasa is, so she'll be able to generate a bunch. Especially if we can give her like a voltage boost and an attack potion. Oh, nobody's on the north, so that's good. We do have some people over here. Okay. So since we have Shoma, if we do an aggression signal right here, that'll be able to get most of these guys and draw them in over to him. And then I'll also get our voltage up a bit, and then we can just worry about other crap instead. So let's have Shoma start out by doing that. Yeah.
I'll get in there for once.
There we go. All right, Ato.
Yes, leave it
What
to
if you
me.
do your jury thing? Could we get that one teddy bear down? Oh, crap. Just not quite in range of the little teddy bear. Of Teddy. Oh, wait, what if we go here instead? Oh, darn it, because these two, we'd be able to kill him. We'd be able to get that guy, though, at least. And a couple others. If we do it like that. I think that'll get the most number of people. Because we could have Hiroko go, but I think she'd only be able to hit one at a time. So let's do that. That'll give us basically a free hit. And give us an AP right back. So let's do that. That'll get our voltage up again.
All well and good.
Okay, we're at 27 on voltage. We got some people way down there in the corner. All right, now over here, let's see. How do we want to do this? Because Takumi, we could use his side slash to wipe out a whole bunch of guys right there. That'll clear an opening directly there. But do we really want to? Because we do an impact stab over on this side. We can immediately get a, okay. Hang on, I just need to think here. We're wave 1 out of 3, so I don't want to use a ton of potions yet. But if we kill that one, and then get a bolstering bullet from Nozomi, we'd be able to kill that guy in 2 turns. That might not be worth it, though.
Prepped and
Gaku's
ready.
crazy shot. If we get over 100% AP, we'd be able to hit that guy twice. Take out some others. So I'm just having to think. I'm having to take this very in consideration.
It's my turn!
Moko Dynamite. Maybe we should have her do that instead of having Takumi over there and just wipe out some more. Yeah. That'll get us some voltage boosted up. So let's do that. So she can kill those guys. That was a lot. Then what we can do is we can have you head down here and do an impact stab right there, and then step forward and do the next one. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Side slash. How much would that do on that guy? 7. Still not very much. Maybe we should have him do a potion right away. Side slash there. And I'll get him, and then we'd be able to do 2 of those. Because there's nobody over on that side. Yeah, let's have him do impact stab and do one of those right here. That'll kill that guy, and we'll get an AP back right away. Again, the goal is we got to get our voltage up to 100%.
Good to go.
How many attack potions? We got like 9 of those. Crap, I should have done it back there because then we could have given Gaku one. That was my bad. I was not thinking. And we'll do 2 hits here. 1 right that direction.
Good to go.
And another side slash this way. And that'll give us another AP right back. We're still only at 86%. Crap. If we give you an attack potion. Hang on. I'm just having to think here.
I guess I'm up.
Aerial engagement. If we do... Sorry. I'm thinking much too much about stuff. Yeah, let's just give you over here an attack potion.
This should slow them down.
And let's see if we can just farm as much AP as we can. Over here, that'll give us 1.
Out of the way. Let's keep it up. Ready when you
Okay, now we're at 100, so we can give her Hemo Animal boost. And I will read some more of the chat soon. I'm just having to pay attention to things. And now we should be able to wipe out a whole bunch of stuff in just like 1 hit for this turn. So let's do that.
We did. I'm good whenever.
Dead lights again right here. That'll give us another one.
Leave it to me.
Dead lights here. Oh crap, we're 1 hit point away from being able to one-shot that one. That's okay.
Don't try to stop me. We do. I'm
And then do dead lights again, but this time this direction.
How's this? Let's keep it
Okay,
up.
we still got 3 little grapes there, but we don't really got to worry too much about that. Anything else we can do over on this side? I mean, I guess we can... Can anybody lay down the trap? Can you lay down your does not look like it. Maybe it's only Nozomi that's able to do it. No, where's... Oh, it's L1. That's right. Let's try and... Yeah, let's try and set the trap. It was L1. Oh, is he too tired to do it?
Let's go.
How do I thought it was L1. Isn't it L1? L1. Maybe someone... Oh, he's fatigued, and so that's why he can't. So... Set poison trap. And... Okay, we want poison trap, and let's just set it right in front of him. And see if that works. And that's what we gotta do, right? Just set it down there. And yeah. Here goes nothing. Let's see if it works. And we still have 2 AP remaining. Anybody else over here want to kill some dudes? Let's see. Hiruko. Maybe you can cranial fracture some crap. Darn it. Things are blocked. What if you do your intestinal laceration like that? That'll give him some armor, though. If we do it right there, that'll kill 2, and then we'll be able to step forward and do our cranial fracture. There we go, and now we could do
My turn.
a cranial fracture, and that'll kill that, give us a free
Chop you
AP.
to pieces. Oh, unsatisfied. Time to move.
And intestinal laceration right there. That'll give us another free one.
Take this. Broken
Okay,
so
yeah, because those
soon.
ones weren't aggroed. Most of those are going to go after Shoma. Let's have Shoma.
My best won't be much, but still.
Yeah, do your reflect, and that'll just kill most of the ones that'll swarm around him, right? Then we won't even have to deal with
Try
those.
not to run away.
All right, yeah, let's just do defense mode. And that's going to end our turn.
This will do something.
Now I can read some more in the chat. 0 AP, end the turn, yes. Okay, but hang on, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, no reinforcements, that's good. Okay, they're swarming around Dalcia. So that means that hopefully he can't move very much. Okay, is that thing gonna go off or not? There was some... Does he have to step on it? Oh crap, he have to step on it. Oh no, it did! Yay! Wave 1 is done. We're still only got 6 minutes until the 3-hour mark, but wave 1 of the 3 is done. That was easy. We got that. It's a stink bomb, y'all.
Yes, it worked. Now, troops, while he's incapacitated...
I guess it was good that it showed it spit it right at him, so that explains why we didn't inhale it.
No, wait. It's dangerous to counter right away. There's still gas lingering in the vicinity.
Oh, so we're gonna have a wave where we don't target him, we just kill everything else, and then when he's weakened, we'll have the fight against him?
Take care of the enemies around the commander first. You can finish things with him after.
New enemy approaching! Okay, for wave 2, what do we got? Defeat all enemies except the boss. Okay, this will take a little bit of time, but we can do it. And I'll read some chat. Let's see, Quita says, already read that. Nora said, playing Roblox with Atlantic. Quita says, aw. Crystal with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. Let me copy these down as well, including one I see is Nora. So we shall see. I'm so torn because on the one hand, it's like yesterday was Nora's birthday. So it's a birthday stream, but I do feel like we rated her very recently. But maybe we will anyway, because she's a member of the community. But let me just copy all these down, though. Thank you very much, Crystal. I appreciate that. There we go. Got them copied over. And Queeky says, captions, Dollar Shop. What was I even saying that sounded like Dollar Shop? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Let's see. Kermit says, I don't even have that much free time. I just stay up until like 1 every night just watching part 4. Okay, I know what it's like to make bad decisions like that, but I haven't done it for TV in quite a while, sadly. I miss TV. What I need is I need like someone to watch with me to make sure that I stay on task, you know? Blaziken said, can you dig it, sucker? Nice reference to the professional wrestler Booker T. I would think so, right? Because like she also did a reference to Hulk Hogan a while ago. The problem was, because Hulk Hogan had his whole thing where it was like, say your prayers, take your vitamins. But when she said it, her voice actress said vitamins. So I suspect she might be secretly British or something. But yes, she has like a lot of wrestler references. Blaziken said, now I sleep for real. Good night, Blaziken. Thank you again for being here. Good luck on, well, I guess you've finished your Scyther hunt. Kermit says, I might be a contender for the biggest part 4 fan. Quita said, pretty sure it's Nozomi only that can do the trap. Maybe that's why. I thought it was maybe because the pro tag was tuckered out. So it was just her. So thank you. And Katrina says, hiya, and then lol, hiya again, Katrina. Okay, so we need to kill everybody. We could...
Locked and loaded.
Let's see. What's that, a 4? If we give her an attack potion...
I'm taking the wheel.
Oh, darn it. Takemaru's just out of range. We'll still have 7, but we'll be able to give her the voltage boost. Should just still be in effect. And then she's going to be able to farm like a ton of AP here. Unfortunately, the little Smurf dude's going to survive.
Locked and loaded.
But we'll be able to, like I said, farm AP and voltage and just like generally wipe out everything. This one's going to give us a free AP.
Let's roll. We did. Locked and loaded.
Deadline's right there. Crap, this will take 2 again. It's pretty much the same formation as they were in last time.
Let's keep it up. I'm taking the wheel.
And there we go.
Let's roll.
At this rate, we're going to be able to have a couple of people do their big bonus attacks. So that's good. Let's come back to those guys in just a minute because we can have somebody take them out pretty... Yeah, this is like the same formation. Isn't it? I think? So... What did we do over here? I think we had Shoma do an aggression signal, which will require it going another round, but that's okay. I think that is probably still the best way to do it. So yeah, go ahead and do that.
I'll get in their way for once.
I mean, because it worked last time. It worked really well last time. What did we do here? I think we had Moko went down here and did a Moko Dynamite right there. Yeah? And that killed a few. And then we had Takumi come here and do an impact stab. Because, wait, because the side slash is how? That's only 7. Yeah, because he needs another, he needs a potion himself. This time we're going to do it up here. Oh, it'll give it to Nozomi, because unfortunately, Gaku's out of range. Hang on, Gaku, because we got our voltage up, his crazy shot is boosted. I mean, so we can have him do 2 crazy shots that wipe out that guy. But it's not going to do enough on Big Grizz. So we're probably still better off on having Pro Tag. Oh, do it this way.
Yeah!
Do that.
Got it!
AP
Say
up.
when.
Side slash. Oh yeah, I forgot again. We need to give him his potion. Attack potion.
Let's do this.
Side slash, we'll do 2 of those. And next side slash is... Oh, now we're 300. Okay, so we gotta pause. We gotta pause. We gotta have somebody do a big voltage attack. Let's see. What is yours?
I'm good to go.
Twilight Atrocity. That'll be able to give us 2 AP instantly, so let's go ahead and do that.
I'll kill them all.
And I gotta read some more of the chat. Queen Katie, the Hydrate Command. Thank you very much. I'm gonna finish off my water. Thank you, Queen Katie.
I'm dead tired.
I think we got this. We did just reach the 3-hour mark, but I think we're gonna be able to, so we're gonna go a little bit over time, but I don't think by very much.
I've got this.
Side slash, get both of those 2.
That's it. All right.
Okay, now, is there a way that Gaku would be able to get all of these guys? Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. What about if, how is yours, your Gatling? Hang on, rotate around. Does that get all of them? That would get all of them. I mean, they're all weak, and so it'd be a bit of an overkill. But that would clear out, yeah, I think. What, all of them except this, oh, these ones over here, darn it. I mean, I guess we might as well do that, though. And then what do we have here? We'd be able to get them in one go. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that again. Gatling. And we gotta go over here, like that. And yeah, just use that. Use our, no. Why did you move? Why'd you move, bro?
Let me handle it.
Special attack.
Watch me.
Gatling. And yeah, kill all those guys.
I'll hit you with all
Okay, sorry, there we go. And Quick Game says, go, Logan, go! Oh, there's that 3 hours, 1 minute, 54 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night on Twitch. Okay, and we're still at over 100%. What do we have? We have 4 AP left. And we got these folks down here. So, I think the biggest collection of peeps is still over on this side.
I'm ready whenever.
But you can do your jury thing again. And wipe out some dudes like this. That'll give us an AP back because the UFO guy is gonna die.
Got it. Nice.
Yeah, I don't think we can do this in one turn, sadly.
Well then, to business.
But we're gonna get pretty darn close. Oh, we can't quite reach that guy. Let's have...
I'll try not
You're gonna
to
do your
run
defense
away.
mode again.
Maybe this will do something.
Okay, and that'll kill some people next round. Let's have you do your dead lights again and wipe out everyone. So this side is completely empty now. We got 156. So we just got 3 little dudes here. I think we're gonna end our turn. We're gonna save our 2 AP and just let these guys swarm, get close together so they'll be easier to kill. Yeah, this is easy. Oh no, oh no, oh yeah, killing some little grapes. Teddy bear throws stuff. He died. Oh, wait, no, he only takes 1 damage. Okay, now we're gonna finish this off.
Bring it on.
You can do your Moko Dynamite right there. Have to do 2 of those. But then you'll be able to kill it, okay.
Attack me.
1 more Moko Dynamite. Hang on, what? Yeah. Be able to do that. So do that there. Get an AP back.
Wins again. Just ring that bell.
Another Moko Dynamite there, and this side is now officially cleared. Okay. West and South are done.
I guess it's my
Do your
turn.
jury again. We get that guy? Darn it, we can't quite get both of them. Let's just do that. That'll give us a free AP.
Here we go. All well and good.
And then Hiruko
My turn.
can do your cranial fracture. Darn it, she's like just out of range. If you do an intestinal laceration, though, and then you'll be able to step aside, do the, yeah.
How's this?
And I think we got this, and then we'll just gotta kill
All right. Let's
the
get
boss on the next one.
Out of my way.
And is that everybody? I think we got them all. Hey, look at that. Wave 2 ended, and nobody even died.
Is this poison gas?
What was your first hint? It's like a green cloud. Oh, Crystal says, kill him, Logan. I'm trying. I am trying. And we're almost done. After this fight, we'll probably save and wind down. We'll see if Nora is still alive, even though we have other raid suggestions, even though we've raided her very recently. I think it was less than a month ago. It was her birthday yesterday. Gotta be nice to the birthday girl.
Oh, incredible. I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. I underestimated you.
Oh, and Crystal, you'll notice I see you did the schedule command. You notice I updated the schedule. And again, even the midweek one to put down Hollow Knight for tomorrow.
Personally, I didn't want to go with such an underhanded tactic.
Yeah, she's a babyface wrestler.
There's no such thing as underhanded on the battlefield. Or is when conflicting justices collide. Where any and all means are used to secure victory.
Like, except for war crimes, I just want to mention that.
All the more so when it's a battle for the survival of your species. You must do whatever it takes.
You're gonna flap his wings and blow the gas over to us, and we'll all be poisoned too now?
That's why you side with the invaders, despite your future in blood. Is it not?
You noticed?
I told you, didn't I? Crossing swords allowed me to understand you better.
Oh, and I see Crystal says, good job. Aw, Miss Gallica.
I finally realized what you were fighting for in this battle. You're not fighting for a cause. You're simply fighting for your own survival, aren't you?
And our friends' survivals is...
So what? A cause would just be an excuse anyway.
Indeed. I understand. I am the same, fighting for myself, not to live. I am fighting to die.
Oh, it's gonna be a thing where, like, he can only be killed by another commander with Hemo Anima power, and Veshinus is refusing to kill him unless he does this?
To die?
Having lived civilian lives until recently, I don't suppose you can understand the feeling.
You're right about that. I don't get you at all.
That's quite all right. More importantly, it's time to finish this. You or me. Let us see who will survive.
Okay, so final wave. Oh. Okay, so now we can attack. A final wave. I know we are already over time, but I bet we can get this done before super long. So we just need to kill him now. New enemy approaching. Are they all gonna be in the same arrangement as? Oh no, different arrangement. Okay.
What's this? I didn't ask for reinforcements.
I want to die. Kill me.
We gotta listen to them all crying for death again.
You are seeking a place to die as well, then. How pitiful.
Annihilate enemy boss. Let's see what his hit points are now. Is it still gonna be like 80? If that's the case, it may. Hey, he's still 80. Okay, so this actually might take a while then. Okay, so let's see.
Ready
How are
when
we
you
with our
are.
side slash, buddy? Go over here. We do 2 of those. That'll be able to kill, get an AP, and also do a little bit of damage to Bro there. So that'll probably be good. We also need to seriously farm AP and voltage. These guys do be a bit stronger now. We still have you get rid of that one in 2 hits. And then 2 hits over here. That's gonna get voltage up. Wow. Okay, very first thing, let's have Shoma do a
Don't expect much from me.
aggression signal, just to limit the number of bad guys over here that we gotta even worry about. So aggression signal on everybody. Draw their aggro. Ha! And these big guys, if I remember correctly, give like buffs, I think armor buffs to everybody all around. So we're not gonna worry too much about this side, unless, like, what if we do? Is that? Yeah, if we give him like a potion though, we'll be able to be able to wipe out some of these dudes. Anyway, Okay, I gotta focus.
I've got this.
You are gonna do an attack potion on yourself.
This should do it.
I appreciate the help.
Let's do this.
Now you're gonna do a side slash down here. Yeah, side slash. Right, and we'll do. Oh crap! Okay, I'm bleeding.
Let's go.
But I mean, I can step over here, and I think I'll be just outside of range, and I'll still get an AP. So now he reacts. So we got to make sure that we're doing distance attacks on bro. That is good to know.
Prepped and
How's your crazy shot doing here? Not a whole heck of a lot of damage. How's your... You could do your Moko Bomber thing. That still won't even be enough to take down that guy, though. Dang. This guy's gonna be a pain. This guy's gonna be a real pain. Alright, yeah.
Just bring that
Moko Shooter. Can't quite reach that thing. Moko Dynamite. Are we outside of range if we do that? I think we might be. Gonna be able to do at least a little bit of damage there. How are we doing on potions? We gotta conserve those because it might take a while. We will do an wait, no.
I'm good to go.
Bolstering bullet onto her. I know that'll take up a turn, but I think it'll be worth it.
Save my neck. It's my turn.
Let's do some damage here. Yeah, I think that'll keep us out of range. Gives her some armor. All right, okay.
My turn.
Okay. Do a side slash like that. That'll give us a free AP. And some voltage. That'll put us all the way up at 100%. 300. I think now you should do your Ultra Moko Bomber. Crap, that's still not gonna kill that thing? The big Grizz? And then she'll be, yeah, darn it. That's gonna be our last turn if we do it that way. That might have been a mistake. What about if you do your...
Go!
Okay, that'll give us a free AP. So let's go ahead and do that. And use up some of our voltage. Let's see. Crap, I should keep reading chat, though. Over on YouTube, Katrina says, bye for real now. Waving. Bye, Katrina. Thank you so much for being here. Whenever we do these fights, I always have to spend, like, way too much time paying attention to what I'm doing. So I'm sorry if I'm not as engaged in the chat. But thank you for being here, and have a good rest of your night, Katrina. For reals this time.
Here goes.
Let's see. Aerial engagement, if we do that. Okay, we got 2 AP. He is now stunned. That probably doesn't matter too much. 2. We haven't given her an attack potion yet, so we'd be able to take out that guy in 1 hit. And get, once again, a free AP. That guy would still take 2. And that guy would take 2. Meanwhile, down here, still a lot of bad guys. Heal her. I think we're gonna get swarmed pretty soon. But we're probably okay for the time being.
I'll show you what's up.
Maybe we should give him an agility potion, get him run down there and just like take out a bunch of these dudes. I think we will. Agility potion! Because we have some of those now.
Give it to him. I'll show you
Crazy
what's
shot.
up.
Oh, and he still can't even reach those guys over there. I need him to be like... okay, let's just do that. That'll at least kill a dude there. We'll do that at the very end, though. So first, let's head over here and gain some AP like we were talking about.
Ready when you are.
Let's see, deadlights were straight here. We do 2 and... Hang on. Yeah.
I'm good whenever.
Attack potion. We'll be able to get the 1 in 1 turn. Get him.
Don't try to stop me. Let's keep I'm good whenever.
Okay, deadlights right here. That'll give that one armor, so let's kill this guy first. And it'll take 2 hits, but Then we'll get an AP back.
Let's roll! Locked and loaded!
And yeah, do that. And then we should be able to also head over here and do deadlights here. Kill that guy in one go, and that'll give us a free AP, yeah? I probably should have backed her up in case the reinforcements come. We got 1 AP left, and still 280 voltages. So yeah, we're gonna have you do a crazy shot. We just need you to get over here. Where was it? Is this position? This position here? I feel like a minute ago it was gonna do a wider range. Did his agility potion wear off already? Oh, there, we got it. Okay, and this will at least do a little bit of damage. And kill one of those guys and do some damage to the big Grizz. So let's do that, and then it'll be the end of our turn. Crap, I forgot he's got bleeding. Enemy turn. They're probably gonna swarm Takumi. Oh, I should have given him his defensive reflecting thing. Nozomi's hurting. Oh crap, Nozomi's almost dead!
Rules here.
Oh, wow. Okay. He can do a lot of damage, and he's hurting that thing. Okay, anywhere we can farm AP? Maybe I just need to focus on attacking him over and over and over again.
Good to go.
If you do your impact stab from over here, that'll probably put you out of range, but Nozomi might get caught up in the recoil. So let's have you, first of all,
I'm okay.
do it. Oh crap, she's, but we can give her an agility potion.
Let me handle it. I won't give in.
And now she can do her rescue bullet down here, and that'll heal him a bit, and also herself.
I've got your back.
And should hopefully put her out of range.
My turn.
Impact stab. Yeah, so that should put him out of range. Gaku might be in range though, but that's okay. Let's do that right there. It's only 4. That's not a whole heck of a lot. Okay, now we can do some stuff. You're almost dead. So you might as well do your last resort Moko Bomber. And just like, just explode yourself, girl. Take out that thing, we'll get us a free AP.
Here comes the
See, Queen says, is Nozomi on 1 HP? Holy, I know, because the guy got to attack her twice. But I think she's out of range now, and I think he's just going to keep going for the barrier generator. Oh crap, I should have done that. I should do an actual voltage attack. Hang on. Yeah, let's do one of these over here.
I'll do what little I can.
Avenge Buster. No, you're in the way. You're in the way, Ato.
I guess it's my turn.
Righteous Punishment. Is that enough to like kill some things? It's enough to almost kill that thing. What about you? If you do your... No, the pattern of that sucks.
Let's get to the killing.
Pattern of that sucks. Let's have you do your Righteous Punishment. You'll be stunned, but it's A-okay, and you'll step back here a little bit, and that will collect at least 2 free AP.
Allow me to take them down.
All right. Go for it, Ato. Please do some damage, bro.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay.
All right.
Hiroko, you could probably do an intestinal laceration right here. Oh, that won't kill it. We got to do a cranial fracture then. And that'll kill that and give us a free AP. So why not?
Die. How unsatisfying.
Okay, we're at 7 AP. Oh, dang it. She is still dying here, isn't she? We need to do another healing.
I'll never surrender.
Another rescue bullet on here. Just get your AP up, bro. Or girl. Sorry for calling you a bro. You're a sister, not a brother.
Damn, this is tough.
You're gonna die. So you might as well do your last resort.
Trouble here.
If you do your last oh crap, hang on. Last resort. Wait, can I not? Oh, because he's fatigued? Let's see, he's at 50, so that'd take it down to 43. We'll be really defenseless over here, but I think we can have Tsubasa rush over here, because she doesn't get fatigued, and she can kind of lend a hand. So yeah, let's do that. It's mostly small enemies. We just have to hope he doesn't get reinforcements. And we can then continue to have... Oh, we're up to 300 now. So let's see, if we do have Tsubasa
Leave it to me.
rush over. How far can she go? Not very far. What if she does her
I'm good whenever.
killing boost attack? That's not going to be far enough to reach that guy. But if we have her do a dash and zip over there, she can use it to use up some of our voltage. Because we still got like that little dude, but it doesn't matter. These are like nothing things. We deal with these. So, yeah, let's have you do a dash to get as far down here as you possibly can. I'd used up a turn, but that's okay. Now you do your killing boost. Is there a way that we can do this that'll also get some other little dudes? Does that hit him? Yeah, that does. That'll do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, let's do that. And I think we're getting close. We're getting close. Queen says salute. Nobody tell Vero. Hey, you know what? Gaku will be back. He's getting a bonus. He's getting a break.
Didn't you?
Okay, it's at 34.
Here we go.
We got 5 AP. If we do impact stab, that does 6 damage each time. Oh, I think we got it this turn, in fact, because watch this. Watch this.
Good to
Did
go.
we already have you take an attack potion, bro? I don't know if we did or not. Let's do it anyway, because this is the final wave. Let's do an attack potion just in case.
My turn.
Impact stab. Oh yeah, no, that does more. That does 8 now. So yeah, we're just gonna lay in with impact stabs.
Good to go.
Impact stab.
Here. Say when.
Impact stab. Oh no, why did it? There we go.
Good to go.
Impact stab. And then you know what? I can end with like a big special as your blitz and kill this thing. Yes.
One last strike.
He had 2 hit points, but we're going out with a bang. Oh, we got him! Yay! You win! I'll have to see how long we'll have to go through a cutscene before it'll get us to a save point.
I'm back in the ring.
And Gaku's back too, but he didn't get to say it out loud. Yay. Yeah, we cannot save yet, sadly, it looks like. Queen says, huzzah! Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Kermit says, go to bed. Psst, lying on a... Wait, I'm lying. I'm gonna watch part 4 again. Nighty night, everybody. Thank you for being here, Kermit. Sleep well. Enjoy watching JoJo part 4 all over again. I'm sure at some point I'll get around to watching it, but have a good rest of your night. Thank you for being here, Kermit.
So I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me.
Oh, we need to decide who's gonna absorb his hemoanima, right? Who's gonna execute him?
But I have no regrets. I die a warrior.
Do you think we can recruit him to help us fight Veshness, or are we gonna like absorb his so that we'll be super powered in order to fight Veshness?
Is a warrior's death the kind of death you were hoping for?
But of course. When I defied that woman, I was ousted from my position as a hero. Imprisoned. I despaired of dying in that emptiness. I am truly grateful you all appeared. Because now I can die on the battlefield as a warrior.
Why not die fighting Veshness?
I've got to say, I don't really get what you're all about. All forms of life just want to live, right?
I mean...
That seems to be the case. For all of you. That's why you're fighting.
Wait, which Persona game was that a thing where it's like... Was it Persona 3? Where it's like, well, secretly all forms of life long for their own death or something?
But in my eyes, you all look so pitiful.
That's fair. We are a weird-looking bunch.
You carry the blood of this planet, and yet you are forced to fight to destroy it. Never permitted even the release of death. What makes you any different from those beings you refer to as minions and lackeys?
I told you not to associate Kako with those nobodies!
What even are they? The way you're talking, they sound like more than just
battle pets.
Or are we finally gonna find out that they are Futuran civilians?
They're the casualties of this war.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Soldiers from your side who were taken prisoner. And Futurans with no hope of recovery.
Oh, okay, so on the plus side, they're not civilians, they are soldiers. Well, wait, wasn't one of them like a mom that was like, kill me? It's like there was, right? A mom and a kid, I think?
Reborn through biological experimentation. Living weapons who exist only to fight.
But at least we know that we are killing people.
What?
So those things are really...
People, they're Soylent Greens.
Normal Futurans. And people from Earth?
That's horrible.
Yeah, everything in this game is horrible.
It is costly to create a bioweapon from scratch. It takes as much effort as training a soldier in the conventional way. So that woman created these disgraceful things instead. I told her it was an affront to God, but that simply got me overthrown.
So those voices we were hearing, those sorrowful cries that sounded so out of place on the battlefield, they were the voices of the people who died in this war.
War truly is the mother of atrocity. It makes it easy to do something no one would even consider in a peaceful world.
Humanity's just as bad in all its hideousness. Our existence speaks to that.
That is why I say you're pitiful. You will destroy the planet because you wish to live.
Yep.
Would you cut down any and all life to achieve this?
Yep.
Complete strangers. Men, women,
not they're
elders,
hot. Yeah.
children.
Probably not.
All of you going to such lengths to survive. Well, you look like monsters in my eyes. Why are you so fixated on living?
'Cause it's nice. I can't watch anime when I'm dead.
Well,
No need to answer. I just want you to understand that you're not the heroes of this story.
Oh, we've known that for quite a while. Thanks, though, bro.
More importantly, it's time to finish me off. Grant me the proud death of a warrior.
Crap, he's getting interrupted. Don't tell me Veshness is gonna show up and eat him. We need a good meal. No! Stop her! Eat him first!
Veshness.
That's not good.
You call being killed by invaders a proud death? Ridiculous. A senile old fool to the very end.
We should not have waited that long to eat him. Veshness spit her words out angrily and crushed Dalsha's remains underfoot. Squish.
You son of a...
You freaking abomination!
Abomination? You dare to speak that way of one so superior?
You bet we do! Killing your friends and turning innocent people into bioweapons? You're a total freak!
How amusing that the invaders think they're on the side of justice.
I mean, we didn't eat our friends. I mean, Shoma did. Shoma ate his wife. But most of us haven't eaten people we know.
All of this is because you came here. You caused this. The same goes for the tragedy about to unfold. Understand good and well that this is all your doing.
Oh, we also know that Shion was on standby. Is he going to use his Shion bomb again to get rid of her before she kills us all?
The tragedy?
Because they're not going to go straight into another fight after that, are they?
The end is nigh. It is time for me to put an end to this war in all my splendor. Then I will become God. The god of a new era.
It looks like it's time to settle things once and for all.
No, I don't want to do another fight yet.
What? We have to fight again? Against Veshness of all people?
Are we doing a final boss fight? Okay, yeah, we're not gonna have time for this. I might have to redo that other fight next time.
But if you beat her, it'll all be over. This is your final battle.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Sire's right. We have to do this. We have to find a way.
Oh, crap.
Hold on.
What?
There's no need to rush. I certainly don't intend to fight you just yet.
Oh, thank you. I need to get to a save point.
Huh? It isn't every day one gets to witness the ascension of a new deity. I am preparing an event befitting such a momentous occasion.
Will it be as cool as Gaku's bonfire?
Our battle will take place then. An event? You'll find out soon.
Like a parade?
When the time comes. Wait with bated breath so that you may behold my rebirth as the one true God.
I just hope that she doesn't eat one of us like on the way out as like a snack before leaving. With that declaration, Veshness turned her back on us. Okay, there we go. For no regard for us standing there dumbfounded, she calmly left. And as we watched her leave, I was honestly relieved. Yay, battle result! Total turn, 6, 90%. It's rank! Game, let me save! Please, game. Loading, saving. We have to fight her. I have to save the game. Game. There we go. Day 90. Let's get some more interesting to look at here. For our survival, for our friends, we have to fight. No matter how I tried to steel myself, the cruelty of the truth nearly broke my heart. But one thing was clear. Veshness wouldn't hesitate to come try and kill us. I mean, she's past this by that time. Day 94. Ding, doring, bing, boring. Let's zip through this. Ah!
A new morning is upon us.
Yay! Okay, there's something interesting to look at least. Queen Kitty says, oh, is what I think coming up? I have no idea. Don't worry. No battle. I knew it. Oh, no. Okay, so it's not now yet. Oh, that has me worried. That's ominous. I said, but I know what she has planned. It's not fun. Is it going to be like the banquet and your turn to die? Queen Kitty says, I sort of wish they gave us other materials in these result screens besides the many, many battle points. Yes! I am like overloaded with battle points now. But the problem is I can't upgrade everybody because I don't have materials to do it. Maybe if I actually did manual explorations, I'd have more. And Queen said also after day 94, all the days till 98 is free time. So that means I think we'll finish this next time, probably. Unless there's like 5 or 6 hours of cutscenes. We just might. We just might. All right, but I did save. We probably need to like wind down or something. Is Nora still streaming? Even though we have rated her recently, it is her birthday. Let me take a quick look and check us out. Hold tight, everybody. While I'm doing this, for anyone who is lurking, let me give you the rundown of the channel real quick. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this. Our main game, 100 Line Last Defense Academy, will probably be finishing it soon, though. And some shorter games. Tomorrow, we're going to play a little bit of Hollow Knight. There's our link tree. Let me paste this over into the YouTube chat. I don't know if we're going to have enough people for a raid, to be totally honest, because as soon as I started saying that, some of our lurkers started jumping ship. So let's try and see if we do have enough to populate a raid for Nora for her birthday. Here is our raid message. If we do have enough, you can copy that over to your clipboards. There we go. We got just barely enough. We have reached officially the minimum. Queen says, thank you for the very salute old man stream. That's what we don't want to tell Vera. Vera was the one who was hear me outing on that dude. And Veshness ate him. Although I guess his death was kind of expected. But yes, to everyone here on Twitch and on YouTube, thank you all for being here. I know that toward the end there I was having to actually focus on the game. But thank you. You guys are awesome. It means the world to me that you would spend your time with me. So tomorrow is going to be Hollow Knight. It's just going to be another one-off Hollow Knight stream. So I guess 2 off since we've done one before. Just having some fun, goofing around. Sunday, we're going to pick up here where we left off and possibly finish the game. And then I'll decide after that if we're going to try and do another route. Oh, I got hiccups again. Hang on. Or if we're just going to move on to the next game. I'll post that on Monday over on Discord. That link tree I post has all of our social media, including a Discord invite. And so, yes, I love and appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow for some Hollow Knight. And then back here on Sunday for the possible conclusion of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Crystal said, thank you for the, do you have any ibuprofen? I have a headless ache stream. Thank you as well. I love you all on Twitch and on YouTube and watching the VOD. Everyone on Twitch, enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. And to everyone on YouTube and those watching the VOD, no raid for you, but you're still awesome. Good night as well.